All right, welcome into the table. I had to do an intro here because I'm going to cut off all that stuff at the beginning as I'm warming it up. I have a stack of magazines here that I want to show you guys, so we're going to jump into our live stream here. We've been chatting for a bit.
Said, thanks for watching. It might have been Rebecca.
That sounds about right.
Becky Boco said, was I gel printing?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's what you guys were doing. And it was fun. It was cool. I enjoyed it. I was there hanging out. I think I was watching the archive, though. Just like mine and anyone else's, it's hard to catch them on time, you know, and catch it at the right time. So it's tricky. Like now, I'm doing it in the middle of the day. I haven't live streamed in a couple weeks. Here's the issue. I've been having issues. I've been having some camera issues, and I've been trying to fight through it and keep testing it. And so I've been filming little short videos trying to test through it. And if you watch them closely, you'll see that the light is flashing. So like an auto exposure potentially was happening, was my problem in the past. I've been trying to fix it. I have like some whatever you call it with tech support for them to get back. And we've been going back and forth for like over a week and haven't figured it out. I filmed a video yesterday, 2 videos. One of them's messed up. And then I filmed another video with the newest test, and I think that I figured it out. So if this starts going dull, like goes dark and then goes light again, it's still happening. Hopefully it's not. I've been not wanting to go live stream, but I think it was Lexi who like told me in the messages. She's like, just do it anyway. Just go live stream anyway. Who cares? You know, so she's right, totally right. I shouldn't worry about it. Just kind of fight through it. So I filmed the video and I ended up putting them together. So I'll just put it up tomorrow because I still wanted to have a video for everyone, but I filmed the prompt off of the Fabulage for tomorrow. For tomorrow's is star. So I went ahead, I had to film it ahead of time because, you know, that's the prompt for tomorrow is star. We're going to jump into some of that. I want to go over to Instagram and look at what everyone's making. It's really cool. They have lots of cool stuff over there, and it is super interesting. Hopefully the lo-fi is not too loud. I turned it up a little bit more here. Hopefully you could actually hear it. That's why I turned it up. But at first, I just wanted to show you this stack of magazines I found. I was going over to our little community center. Really cool. Just like last time, that's how I found the ones, Becky with the Billy Bob on it. So with was that like the Cowboys and Indians magazine. And you never know what I'm going to come across over there. And then this one day I had like $5 bill in my pocket. And I'm like, I'm going to just pull in there because I was working and I was driving right down the street. And I was like, oh, 5 minutes, $5. I got $5 in 5 minutes. I should just jump in there and do it. And so I jumped in there and came out with like $10 worth because they sell them for 50 cents a piece. Have you ever seen these magazines? It's like Noise. I think this is like Noise magazine. It's really cool. I've never seen it before. Maybe y'all have, and maybe it's popular. I don't know. But this is my first time having it, and I found it. And got to watch out here in the back. In the back, there's a couple pictures that I cannot show you on here. But there are some really cool pictures, and I'll show them to you. I'm going to probably use some of these, especially this girl here. It's really clean pictures, but they're big pages. And they're really clean pages. Like these pictures are really nice. Like this magazine, I don't know, might have to look into this magazine some more to see if I can find more. There's some weird stuff in here. There's this 80s photo shoot right here. Totally gonna use that. You know I'm gonna use that stuff right there. So I'll be using some of that. We'll flip through. I'll just show you a couple more. This is what I'm noticing about my collage art, and I think moving forward, this one's really cool. That's a really cool picture. Oops, well, closed it. Is that I've noticed that mine's a lot more modern, and then when I look at all the Fabulage stuff, so much cool stuff, but a lot of vintage stuff. So it's kind of that's what I think is different about my stuff. I think.
Said, "Wow, those images are really neat."
Yeah, and they're crisp and clean. Check it out. I found a wallpaper magazine. You probably, maybe, I don't know if you've seen those videos where I was reacting to these wallpaper magazines. This kind of doing the barcode. I had a whole bunch of them, but then the guy asked for them back. And I felt bad because he gave me a little sad story about how that's how he started his career in like fashion design. And I gave him his magazines back. He gave them to me. I had stacks of them. I had them here. I even cleaned them all up and stuff because they were kind of like a little dirty on the covers, so I wiped them up and stuff. But I gave them back to him, and I was kind of sad, there was some really cool stuff in there, and we'd be collaging with those all the time. And I'm like, man, these are from like, UK or something. They're funny magazines. This one doesn't have as much random stuff in it as the other ones did, but it's just random that I found that over there at our community center. So I found this one. I found one. I did have like 40 of them, but now I only have one of them. But there is still some cool stuff in here. Got to watch out on the pictures too, because sometimes they'll have some weird stuff. That would have been a good one for toast, the prompt toast on the Fabulage. That would have been a cool one. I know there's a little lobster in there. Check him out for sure. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. There's some funny stuff in here. You never really know with this magazine. So if you're ever looking for some stuff, you know how I first found this magazine in the first place, before that guy gave me some and I had to give them back to him, is I was looking for like wallpaper. I'm like, there has to be a magazine about all the kinds of wallpaper out there, right? And so I was searching and this came up, and I was on like eBay or whatever, and yeah, this came up, and I was like, I'm gonna buy some of those. And then one day I saw a guy giving a bunch away for free, and I jumped on it. I was on it so quick that he didn't have time to think, and then he thought about it, and he's like, I probably shouldn't have gave those all away, because they sell for like, I wasn't gonna sell them, I was gonna chop them up, but they do sell for kind of expensive on eBay. That's why I haven't bought any for myself. It's just kind of funny. Found a bunch of Elle decors. Oh, I didn't mention that. This one is from 1998, so throwback-ish. I think of anything from the 2000s like throwback-ish. Those are probably like, we're getting vintage at that point in the 90s. We're really throwback in there. I think once we hit the 80s, for sure, I'm gonna call it vintage, but they're not vintage like you see people collaging with all over the world, which is crazy. We're gonna jump into the Fabulage stuff here real soon. We're gonna pull up Instagram. We're gonna look at some stuff together. Today's prompt is broccoli. We're gonna see what some people make. It's pretty crazy. But I did come across, oh, is she hanging up the toilet seats? I don't know what's going on there, but that's kind of interesting. Hanging up the toilet seats just reminds me of like a Puss in Boots movie or stuff. Oh, look at that. Oh, I probably can't show that statue. Anyway, they had a cool statue. These are beautiful. I'm not sure if you're into Elle decor magazines, but I just come across these, like, and I had to buy them. I'm just like, I have to buy that. Like, I spent more money than I had in my pocket, but luckily they take debit cards there, because I was like, I came in with a $5 bill. I left with my $5 bill.
Said, I don't need to hear that 80s and 90s are vintage lol.
Yeah, I know, right? It's not. 20 years, that's what Lugal says. Lugal says 20 years, but it doesn't feel like it. I think of them as throwback magazines, because that's like, reminds me of when I was younger and stuff and things like that, so I could kind of like get some nostalgic vibes. Once it goes way back into like the 40s and stuff, I don't remember those times, so I don't know. Those are vintage for sure for me. So when I'm collaging with those, and you could totally tell from the paper, these are all bright and glossy. As you can see, I got a bunch of them.
Said, those frogs are amazing.
Yeah, those frogs, I skipped right past those, but they were pretty cool. This is from 2008, so I found these ones from 2008, and they're really beautiful. As you can see, I have some new Elle decor magazines, but they're not as thick as these. They're not the same. They're like, obviously most magazine publications have kind of changed up their style. That should be somebody's hat or something. Two people's hats right there. Those should be their hats right there. So there's just some funny stuff in here. Ooh, Mercedes-Benz. I like that Mercedes-Benz. I would probably buy this old Mercedes before buying a new one. And it's funny to say that that's old, but it's a 2008. I probably want one like 2014 or something, because it has all the modern stuff, but it doesn't have like this AI tracking stuff and all the weird stuff that they're doing. Oh, look, it's those flowers. We're going to talk about these. I use this in a collage. I don't know if you saw my collage for ballet, but I used these flowers. Oh, that's random. I think I pulled it out of that other Elle decor magazine there when I first got it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to use that. And then just made a collage with it. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, 5 of those. Pretty cool. That's why you could see, I was like, I can't leave those behind. I'm taking these with me. Like, sometimes they got a bunch of old people magazines and some weird stuff in there that are just, you never know what you're gonna find in there, and that's why I go in there. Because here I got an old Traveler magazine, and this one's from 2003, and so you don't know what's in there, because it's like and I have a problem. I have a habit of magazines, and that's my thing is so many magazines. And I was getting rid of a bunch of magazines, trying to shred them up and get as much as I could out of them. But I have not. I had to stop for a minute. This guy's reflection taking a picture, taking a picture of his phone there. Some pretty cool stuff. Oh, that's really cool. I like that wave right there. That wave is awesome. So, just show you some of these real quick. And we have a bunch of stuff to do today. May go a little longer on our live stream. We'll see. Interior design. This one's 2013. I don't know. I've never had this one before. So I was like, yeah, go ahead and buy it. It's 50 cents. You know what I'm saying? So for 50 cents, if I don't use it, I could pass it along to some of y'all and you can make some cool stuff with it. This is pretty cool. I don't know, like perspectives are really cool. And I think here in the future, I mean, I was doing some vintage stuff. I still have some vintage stuff in the works. And I want to kind of make a collection out of those vintage ones I was making. But after that, I think I'm going to lean into the modernish or throwback-ish magazines just because I like the bright and beautiful. It's definitely something that I like to do. So I think I'm going to just maybe lean into that. We'll see, because bouncing all over the place, I don't have the assets for all the vintage stuff. I do, if I want to start cutting up some serious magazines. I have boxes of some old stuff. I like this. They should be in something else. I don't know. This can be extracted pretty easily and it can be in something else. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. It's square, so it's not round. I don't know if they're getting baked in like a cookie sheet or something in the oven, but watching people's stuff on the Fabulage, it's so funny. These are Architectural Digest, but look at how old they are. They're not that, well, they're 1993. So I have a bunch of new ones and I really love them, but I found these two ones and I was like, yeah, I want those. They have an older vibe to them. You can tell even from the furniture and stuff. So the early 90s on these ones, pretty cool.
Said, put the couple in a cup of coffee.
Yeah, because you could cut them out pretty easy. That'd be funny. I saw Colleen did one. I don't know if she shared it, but she had the teacups. She had these ladies in the teacup. It was so fun. I love that one. One of my favorite ones that Colleen made. I found these. Oh, got someone knocking on the door. I think they have a delivery. That must be my online delivery. Check these out. They're kind of funny. They're kind of funny. It says 50 cents on the thing, but I wonder if they're 50 cents before they sold it to me for 50 cents. But I don't know why I bought them, okay? Give me a break, okay? They felt like I should. Felt like I should pick them up. And let's see if I can find some funny ones for you inside here. They're dolls. You could see that, right? You could see that they're dolls. But check out this doll. I would put that in a collage and it would be like, what is going on? Like, I guarantee it would be kind of funny. I saw one. Oh, look. It's not Barbie and Ken. These aren't the Barbie dolls, but they're lookalikes, okay? They're made after girls. Look at these. I don't know why I bought these. They had a stack of them. There is a bunch of them in there. This one, look at this one. She's got like a gas mask on.
Becky Boko
crazy.
Said, those dolls rock.
Yeah.
Angelic42 said, I have a few doll magazines too. They're fun to use.
Yeah, I thought it would be fun. These are my first ones I ever had, and they're like fashion-y.
Said, oh, I love the dolls. You could do lots of fun stuff with them.
Yeah, I guess I should go back and see if they still have. Look at this. I should go back. They had a bunch more, and I was like, okay, I'm way over budget. Oh, Collie, everyone loves the dolls. We got to make some dolls.
Clean Jacobs Y9S said, love the dolls.
Awesome. Let me show you some more of these ones then, and we can decide. You could tell me, go ahead and say, should I go back? Yes or no? Just comment yes or no. Should I go back and grab some more of them? They're 50 cents a piece. I guess you can like cut out some of their clothes. My daughter would have loved that when she was a kid. We could have customized some clothes for the dolls. Should I go back and buy some more? Should I go back? They're 50 cents a piece. Look at this. It's just so funny. Oh, wait, what's happening here? It's like that Valentine's Day scene, but oh no, I don't know if I should. They're dolls, okay? It's not real, guys, so don't do nothing to me, YouTube. Uh-oh, she's tired of slaving over the stove. We got a yes. We got a yes.
Said yes. At Colleen Jacobs Y9S said yes.
All right, I will go back. I got to drive by there tomorrow.
Said definitely. Those are unique.
Yeah, they are. Oh, look at this. Okay, I'm going back. I have to drive by there for work tomorrow. I have a long driving day tomorrow. I'm gonna post that video early in the morning. I'll just schedule it here after this is done, and you guys can check that out. I apologize for the flashing lights in that. It doesn't really flash, it just goes dim and then goes bright. And that's the problem I was having with the camera. So there's one of them. I'll grab the other ones, and then if I do, we'll look at them together next time. And maybe I'll pull these ones back in and we can look at them more. Maybe we can collage together. I know my thumbnail said let's collage to get, oh, Valentine's Day. So I do have a couple quick collage ideas we can do together, but I just wanted to show y'all these, and then I wanted to go over to Instagram and look at some stuff. But yeah, there's a bunch. Oh, cool. They're pretty cool. So I had to get it. I went in there with a $5 bill again. I left with my $5 bill because I had to use my card to charge it. Oh, I like those ones too. Oh, pretty cool. Oh, I guess we're getting dates. Those are for the 1920, 1910. Oh, it's like fashion throughout the years. The 30s, the 40s. I think that's still the 40s, maybe the 50s. Oh, it skipped. I skipped my thumb there. Oh, I guess it went into something else. Anyway, those are cool. I'm glad y'all like them. I'll have to grab some more. Here's a question. Do you like magic? I found the magic. Now, listen. Have you ever heard the song Abracadabra? It's my jam, okay? I have an 80s playlist. It's called Crazy 80s Love. I made it. It's called Crazy 80s Love. It's my playlist full of songs. Abracadabra's in there. I want to make a collage based off of that song. I want to use that song as like as motivation or inspiration to make something. I already have some stuff already cut out that I was gonna do. It's in a stack of like, oh, I want to make this like a magic show happening. But then I found this. So I just found these the other day. And I was like, oh, perfect. There's gonna be like a magician in there, like he had her popping out of the box. This, I don't need to learn the magic tricks, but I guess these have magic tricks in it. And you can come sign up and learn all the magic you need to know. Some Mind Freak stuff, I guess.
Becky Bocone
Where
said,
is it?
I want to reach out and grab your arm.
Yeah, that's one. Oh, maybe don't show that. Well, I don't think it was that bad. And there was the other guy that I need to show you. So we got her over here. She's wearing cards, okay? This is the one I was thinking I'd like to use, something like that, but I didn't find that many of them in there. So that's a collage idea that I want to create here in the future. I went to David Copperfield when I was a kid. You ever been? You know who David Copperfield is? Or you could comment if you've ever been to a magic show or who your favorite magician, not musician, magician. I went to the David Copperfield show when I was a kid, and it blew my mind. I went there and stood in line for a long time afterwards, and my brother got a signature of him and a picture of him with his like cool hair. But I don't know. We went to David Copperfield when I was young. My mom took us there, and it was pretty fun. That was the biggest like magic show I've ever been to. Every time I've gone to Vegas, never went to one. I kind of wanted to.
Said, I was saying one of the lines of the song.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
really want to grab you. Lol.
I thought you were talking about the song.
Said, keeping my eye on you, Becky.
I think the one that you, I thought you were quoting a different song, but we're still quoting songs, so it's all good. I'll have to put on the, I can't play the music. That's the problem. I can't play the music in the live stream. That's why I got this royalty-free jazzy music.
I've seen David Copperfield. He puts on a good show.
Yeah, it
Angelic
was.
42 said, I remember David Copperfield, but never saw him.
Yeah, it was good. He did put on a really good show. It was very interesting. And I was a kid. I was pretty young at that time, and it was really fun. Like, it was interesting, and, I still into those things.
Said, never saw him live. I mean, I did on TV.
Yeah, I think he might have some, like, shows that were like, it would probably be a Netflix special nowadays. You know what I mean? They probably do that. Haven't seen any of those. I don't have Netflix, but I'd imagine there's some of that stuff live there. But when I seen it live, he popped up behind us in the crowd and came down with all this stuff. It was very elaborate. It wasn't just like at the like little magic shows. There is these funny magic shows that I did go to also. It's at Silverwood. I don't know if you've ever been to the Pacific Northwest, but Silverwood is in Idaho. And it's like the biggest theme park out here. It's not a Six Flags, it's not a Disney. It's called Silverwood, and it is amazing. It is crazy, crazy theme park, but it's all Western themed, and everything's all like Wild West, and all the buildings and all the roller coasters. They have really big roller coasters and stuff too, if you're into that. But it's a huge, huge theme park that's its own thing. You ever come to the Northwest and you want to go to a theme park, go to Silverwood. It's in Idaho. Not far from where I grew up. I grew up in Spokane, Washington. So you just cross over, you know, like Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, if you've ever heard of it. It's really cool area, and it's a cool place. I'm gonna take a drink some water. I got this magazine here. I gotta make sure I drink more water when I'm doing this. I'll talk for hours, but gotta make sure I'm drinking water. Anyway, cool theme park. They had little magic shows there, and they're pretty funny, you know, just in this like old Western stuff. It's kind of funny. And if you go on the train, they have a train that goes through the whole place, and they have like a little Wild West stage thing where they come and ride the stagecoach and stuff. It's funny. It's a funny place. It's a really cool place. It's just growing. It's growing big. I found this old town and country here, which is wild because I have a bunch of new ones again. I can't see the year on this one. We know it's not from 1846. That's when they were established. Did you know that? Established in 1846, town and country, huh? This one is from 2002. I didn't know that, so I guess I'm not a magazine history buff, but cool stuff. Definitely some cool stuff in my new town and countries like this. This is the kind of... Oh, I just pulled that. I'll show you in a little bit. We're going to cut some diamonds out in a collage together, and I pulled it from a newer town and country. I love these flowers right here. These are like diamond encrusted flowers right here. That's pretty cool. Got some I almost thought it was like a clover or something, but not sure what that is. Pretty. It's pretty. The horses. Oh, look at that. There's an orange peel for you. The whole thing's like an orange peel. Check that out. I don't know if the glare is doing it. Look at the bottom. You can even see the bottom of the orange. A diamond encrusted orange peel. I wonder if they own like an orange farm in like Florida or something. Why would you have that? I'm not really sure, but maybe it goes with your outfit. Wow. That's interesting. Pretty cool. I haven't had a chance to go through these. Oh, look, it's like a Winnebago, but it's your front door. Now that's country. That's some country stuff right there. If I ever seen it, by golly gee, I don't know what's happening with that. That's wild. Why would you do that? Oh, you know, I like that. That's pretty cool. I like her jacket there. That's really nice. If the text wasn't over her, I'd really make it. I like those fierce boots she has there. It's kind of funny. Yeah, so that's that. I probably won't drag you on too long with these magazines because we have some more strange but true. These are all the ones that I found. I just found these. I was random. I just went in there and I was like, I'm gonna go in there, and they had more than usual. I haven't been in there for a bit because I'm like, I have too many magazines, so I probably shouldn't go in there. And then I guess they've been piling up some new ones for me, so that's pretty cool. Actually, I did go in there, and that's where I got all the ones with the Billy Bob on it, and I got the all those like what happened last year, the inventions from 2025 and stuff like that. There are some weird stuff in here I don't think I could show you as well, but was that Machu Picchu or something like that? Can't see. Oh, this one has a smell to it a little bit. It's got a bit of a smell. I just got a whiff of it. There's the Liberty Bell. It's not mold, it's just must, you know. This came from someone's basement. Some grandma's basement down there. It's got a little musty smell to it. Window. It's only from 2012, so it's not that old. It's just it's not moldy or anything. I just, you know, that old magazine smell. Come on, it's Mick. I got Mick right here. There's some stuff in here I can't show you as well, but I guess it's like a Maxim magazine. I don't know. I didn't have one of these either, but check that guy out. It's kind of hard to get those pants off fast. I don't like that. What about when you gotta go to the bathroom? It's like twine. I guess you just rip the twine, huh? It's pretty muscly, man. You look pretty buff. I'm trying to get like that. Like that's the perfect shape. Like you're not too muscly. You just like tone. He's in tone shape. You know, that's what I strive for there. I did get a new gym membership because I was like, I gotta start moving some more. The job that I have now doesn't do as much hard labor, I guess. I'm not afraid of no hard labor. Not afraid of the hard labor, but you know, it's just I'm driving a lot. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite, but you know, do what we got to do right now. Oh, that's cool. I guess you know it's not too bad. It's just interesting. That would be cool on the Febula. Oh, okay. All right. There's some stuff in there. I don't know. And then I have a bunch of these. I found this one. This is the New York Times style magazine. You may have seen these. I've showed you some of them. I found them in the first place. They're a lot skinnier and longer. They're way better than a New York Times magazine, unless you like reading the New York Times. But these ones have lots of cool pictures in them always. And they're a little bigger. They're a little more flimsy. I will say that. So, but they are just kind of on the line of those fashion magazines. It's a cool hot air balloon. I have a bunch of these. I have a pile of these that I was going to cut up for the ASMR stuff, but it's been real noisy around here lately. I don't even know if I can get those videos done or what's going to happen. So I have a ton of magazines. If I don't do them for there, we're just going to pull them out and start collaging with them. I'm tired of waiting and holding those back because there's some really cool stuff in those and we need to get down to business. So I'm going to change my position here. Switch. Touching the mic, sorry. My mic makes noise when I touch it. And now I may be louder, I may be quieter. Not sure because I'm changing my angle. I'm pointed this way, where my computer's at. And I want to do this. Let's see. Turn that on. Boom. Can you see that? I think you can see that. That's my IG right there. Can I click on it? So as you can see on my page here on YouTube, you know, we passed 365. I remember that. I was like, oh yeah, that's a person for every day of the year. So we're growing. I really appreciate all of you subscribing to the channel. Check this out. See, we don't get them a lot, and that YouTube won't share my stuff right now because they say that I need to have 500 subscribers and then so much watch time, and then they'll share my videos out, my live streams out with more people. So that'll be cool in the future. So that's why we don't get as many people in the live streams as of right now. But when they start subscribing, look, this is the last person that did. I can refresh it. Should it go? It should go. Yeah, and it should make a noise like that. And it should show someone subscribed. I haven't been seeing that. It doesn't look like no one's subscribed in a while. I haven't been live in a while. I guess that kind of goes along with it, but the reason why my Instagram and my TikTok have so many followers or subscribers, same difference, is because they're older. I didn't grow it off of art. I didn't grow it off of art. I grew it off of my face, of making face content, you know, showing my face and talking on the camera, which I realized when I posted the video on here. I'm like, oh, that video didn't do good. People don't want to see my face. They don't need my face. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's better about this page, is it's not about me so much. It's more about all of us making cool stuff together and just showing off stuff and getting creative together. And that's why I kind of like this. So that's how I grew those pages. But I've totally washed them free of all that stuff. And now it's just my art and my stuff that I like to make and getting creative. So it's kind of funny how I've changed that all. So that's the reason why there's 9,754.
I gotta go now. Have fun.
Thanks, Becky. Thanks for stopping by. I got your message. I could see it's there, and I'm going to get you that magazine. I'm going to get it to you, and I'll probably just throw some other random stuff in there for you. So have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. So what we're going to do is look over here at let me move this so I don't cut myself or something. I just wanted to show y'all, or I just wanted to look at some things that's going on here. I mean, it's crazy right now on here, and this is my first year, so I'm a newbie. You can call me a newbie, whatever. You probably already know, but over here on Instagram with the Febulage stuff going on, it is absolutely amazing. Like, people are making the craziest, coolest, most interesting things that I have ever seen, and it's just wild.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thanks, Becky. But if you guys go and check them out, you can see here what I've done for Febulage so far. I'm not going to do every day. They have a new prompt every day. You probably already know. I'm not telling you something new. I'm just saying it so we all understand what we're talking about. Is they make a prompt every day. They give you a prompt, and then you can uh, make whatever goes to your mind. So their first one was Boom. This is the one I made with the collider. I use the collider inside there, and I have the firefighter looking at the boom. That's pretty typical. You know, I don't know. I guess the collider is not typical because I don't think people really think about the collider when they think boom, but I do think the explosion and stuff. It's kind of typical. People thought way outside the box on that. They thought they went way crazy with it. You could go 100 different ways. One that I didn't really think of, and I was like, oh, I should have done it because I have some awesome ones, is the boombox. The boombox, I have some cool boom boxes, and I already had one ready to do, well, an idea for my boombox, and I didn't use it. I didn't even think about it. And so that's what's so cool about it, is everyone thinks, you know, takes things their own way, and it's really awesome. I did that one. There's so I posted that in the short. You could have seen that here on YouTube. You didn't see the picture, but you did see the video. If you were watching, you would have saw that. The next day was, I forget what the second day was now, but I didn't do that. I did the third one, which was ballet. So there's the one I did for ballet, and I actually did two for ballet. This one was the one that I did, and I just showed you guys in that magazine those flowers. So I cut out that vase there, vase, vase. I cut out the vase right there and put that girl in there. I had someone ask me, like, how'd you make it look all 3D? And it's like, the plate kind of already looked 3D. That was a porcelain plate, and I just cut the inside of the plate out. Oh, you can't see my mouse. Cut the inside of the plate out, and then cut around the bottom of the plate and shoved all the stuff up in it, but it's then behind it. So it was just fun. It was interesting. That's my take on ballet. There's a million takes on ballet, and it makes you think like, wow, people are so creative, and it's so awesome. It's so so it makes me want to do so much more, and also kind of humbling in the same way, because I'm pretty new at making collages. I'm not like super, you know, I don't know. I guess I'm pretty creative and I can do some cut and stuff, but man, people's imaginations are wild, and I can see how collage can let you really express yourself in all types of ways. And I want to get more creative. I want to do more stuff. I know I can. I just need to do more and know and have more skills, you know, of like more go-to ideas of like, if I rip people's faces up and put them in order, I know that that works. I don't know that that works because I've never done it myself, or I know that it works because I've seen stuff like it, but I don't know how to execute it, you know. So those are things that I'm trying to learn. You'll see in my video tomorrow, I went ahead and did a test to test my camera, and then to test style that I wanted to do, and it didn't work out. Spoiler alert, it didn't work out. And then the other collage that I did where the video was messed up, that I put at the end of that video, is the lighting was messing up, and I was doing kind of another kind of test, which I do think worked out in a way, but I think you need the right figure of a person next time. But you know, just having fun. That's what's so cool about these Fabulage ones, is you could just knock them out real quick. It's one word. This one was ballet, so that's what I did for ballet, and I made this other one for ballet. I'm not sure how good you guys can see how these are popping up on the screen, because it's kind of small off over here to the side. But this one's pretty cool because they're like on top of the city, and that's a chandelier upside down cut out, and then they're like on top of the city, which it says New York City on the silver screen, but I wanted to keep a gold theme to it, so I used that Stay Gold song. I did not post that on the YouTube because I can't post that much stuff on YouTube or they're gonna get mad at me. So I did that. Today is broccoli. I made a broccoli one. I'm embarrassed about it, but I'll show it to y'all, but I'm not gonna post it. But I did this one. I did this for broccoli. It's pretty typical, you know what I'm saying, making their head some broccoli, and I just cut that one out. It was just fun, just messing around. And that's what's cool about it, is like I shouldn't be embarrassed, and I don't really care, and nobody cares. You just making something real quick and fast. And so I made this one real fast. I mean, I love the picture of the girl, and that's why I like wanted it, because it was a Sears advertisement for her. Like you could buy her visor and her jacket, and it was all showing the price of what everything costed at that time. It's a funny advertisement, but Since the prompt was broccoli, I just cut off her head and put the piece of broccoli on there with the visor. Goofy, not great. Here's one that I made for live. Think it's fun. I should post it. Maybe I'll post it in like the stories or something. I don't use my stories ever. I used to be big on Instagram, but now I like
At
never use it.
Angelic42 said, I think that's fun. You should post it.
It is fun, and we're gonna look at somebody else's there. I had a lot of fun making it, and here's one I did for water, or no, rain. It's for rain, and that's just it's silly and it's not elaborate or anything. But the coat, you see with the mountains in the background and the sky, those actually aren't mountains. That's actually a pile of Columbia jackets, Columbia sportswear jackets. It's just a funny advertisement, and I just put it together in this. And this mug was like for Boston, drinking in Boston. I don't think I'm gonna post that one here, but you know, I was messing around, and the videos for those are messed up because the camera was messed up. So it's just all a big mess. But I think I'm fixing it. Hopefully it's not flashing on us now. And you just tag Fabulage, right? Look at that. Look at that. They made now some of these I feel are digital and stuff too. So kind of, you know, they're making stuff there. Let's go into the tagged. I've been doing my best to support all the artists on here. It won't let me make them bigger. I wish it would. I've been trying to support as many people as I can because I want to be supportive of people making collage art, because even, you know, if it's not the most elaborate thing, I want to support people.
Said, you could just post the images without video.
Yeah, not, you know, that's what I think Colleen was telling me that. Like, I don't need to post a video every time. And that's so true. I don't know. I started it on videos and I was like, I just want to have the videos, and we're on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? YouTube's a video platform, and that's more what I care about. But then again, I'm on Instagram. I got to remember that IG is totally different. I used to be on here all the time. I maybe like a lot of people had an addiction to Instagram in the past. We're just always on there trying to post, trying to get validation from people that I don't even need. And yeah, so it's a different process. See how they have their stories up there. Excuse me. I don't even post stories anymore. I didn't even add those posts to my stories. I remember when I used to sit there and watch. I'm gonna switch, get a drink of water. I used to sit there and watch my stories all the time to see who's viewing them. It's really weird. It was a weird thing. It was kind of like in dating and stuff too. It's like, did she view my story? Did they view? You got to view their story. So I stopped viewing everyone's story, and I was just like, I'm not even playing this game anymore. I'm drinking some water. Make sure I drink some water while I'm watching this. Let's flip through some of these together. This one was for toast. I take it. It was for toast. So they're really interesting. We're gonna just look at some of these. You can see that's definitely some AI. I'm not gonna like that one. Just no offense, you know what I'm saying? But I think I'll skip the AI ones personally. But if a kid made it, I don't know if they put some. It's really fun. If you see one that you really like, just mention it. I get what it is. Me and my daughter. So what we've been doing is we've been really enjoying this. Like, it's been really fun. And my daughter and I have been taking turns or sharing turns of looking at stuff. And we've been trying to support everyone as much as possible. We're not on IG all the time, but since I am on here doing this, I want to make sure this is really cool. And you're seeing like everyone active, being super active, and like share with everyone and supporting each other. And so we've been taking turns where she'll go and scroll on my IG and just kind of look at, these are all the people that tag. This is from Spain. Everyone in who tagged Fabulage on their page, you can go and look at them. It's toast. It's the sunset and the horizon where the water always finds level. Look, someone straight knitted that. That's wild. If you see something that you like, you could just explain which one you liked. Like you said, the guy on the phone with the stars. I don't know what's going on with him. I mean, we'll just skip that, I guess. Yep, there's the... I saw one where it was like this. It was like this, covering this same spot, right? But then it was like cutting them with some hedges. And I was like, oh my God, that is so awesome. Like, he needed some manscaping done, and someone did that, but it's just so fun. Look at that. That's broccoli. They just did it out of like scrap pieces. That's so cool. I love that. I love that for you. And then there's videos like this too. You don't see these as much, but these are kind of like the videos that I do where people are making some cool stuff. Hopefully they don't mind. I'm showing their stuff here. We're not playing the music because we don't want any copyright strikes. Doesn't really matter because I'm not monetized, but so we're just kind of checking out what people are doing. She's cutting out some broccoli. Where'd you find those pictures of all that broccoli? That's a good question, because I had one picture of broccoli that just randomly fell into my lap. Looks like she's gluing them up in there. That's cool. They're like little plants. They're like the plants. She's about to get super creative. She's bringing in the string. I've seen some people do some string and stuff too, like that. Yarn. I can't tell what she's doing right now. What's happening? What's gonna happen? Is it like a map? Connecting them? Oh, okay, I see. It's kind of like watering them. That was cool. That was cool. That was interesting. She went above and beyond with that one. That was pretty awesome. Oh, look at this guy. That's so cool. How'd you find all that broccoli? Maybe they're like downloading them.
Said, I ended up drawing my broccoli because I didn't know where to begin looking for broccoli pics.
I know, right? I don't know. One just fell in my lap, and that's why I made that one. I didn't even want to try because I was like, I'm not going to find any broccoli. You know, in like a Better Home and Gardens magazine, they have lots of food and stuff in some of those. Might be a place to find them. I don't know what's going on with this one. Oh, we're in the star. So they're already ahead because they're in a different country. They're on the other side of the planet, I guess. Oh, hey, look at that picture. I used that picture a long time ago. I used it. I had those statues coming out, and I had the little horse over here, and I had that guy doing the drip. He was dripping some toxic stuff into the water. That's awesome. I got to support that one. Let's see. Oh, we follow each other. Here we go. There you go. I don't want to show people stuff if they don't want me to, but you're on here. We support you because you're on here. Oh no, it put us back. Where were we? Oh, somewhere around here. I've been really trying to support people. Hopefully you could see these. I'm not sure if you could see them as good as I can because the way they're up there.
Said, recipe and cooking magazines or old cookbooks are good for food images.
Yeah, that's oh yeah, I have a ton of those food and wine magazines. I also have a ton of Bon Appetit magazines and some older ones. I would guarantee there's a lot of that in there. That's a really good point. I'm only doing a couple, you know, like I see some people that are doing them every day, and you know, much props to you for that, because that's a lot. I mean, especially how elaborate some of these are. I don't think I could do it. When they're like plant, I was like, okay, I'll do a quick plant. You know, it's just something quick. So there's lots of cool ones in here. The alien. It's so fun. It's so fun to see. I don't need to show it to you. I just thought we'd do it. If y'all just subscribe or get onto Instagram and go through here. Alvin and the Chipmunk. Or I mean, what is it? I forget. Dale and oh man, I'm not a kid anymore. I forget. It's gonna now that's gonna bug me. I'm gonna go research it later. But there's so much cool stuff that people are making. I just wanted to show you, if you haven't already seen. I mean, I'd totally say just go in here and do it. What is this one? I can't see this like descriptions of the stuff in here, so that's not cool. I thought it would be cool. This is toast, obviously, but he's like getting shot out.
Said, I just finished my broccoli prompt.
That's
great fun. At Angelic42 said, Chip and Dale. At Papa Bear 2515 said, Chip and Dale.
Chip and Dale. Now I don't need to go and research it. I used to love that show. It was so fun. So cool. They use Chip and Dale. This guy's getting shot out of like one of those cannons. He's Evil Knievel over here. He's gonna butter that toast. Oh, there's a cool oh, there's so many cool ballet ones. What, like they took a UFO ship and like put it on her dress, and I'm like, oh, that is so awesome. Oh man, having so much fun. And me and my daughter have been taking turns of scrolling through here and just supporting people and showing each other what we found, what other people made. So cool, so fun. You can probably hear it in my voice. It's pretty awesome. I really, 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 really enjoy it. Seeing everyone's creativity is just really cool. I just really enjoy it. You can see them going through and hearting everyone's stuff, uh, just because I want to support everyone. I think collage, I'm not like some magnificent artist like a lot of these people are, but everyone can do it. And that's what's so cool about it. And I really, really enjoy it. And for me personally, I think it's been a big game changer in my life because it's really helped me like not stress about things that are going on in my world. And it's kind of gave me a creative outlet where I was kind of lacking that there a little bit. So I'm really happy that I found collage art, and I would love to just support that for people in the future. They're obviously out doing some really cool stuff already, but I think that that's a way cool thing for people to be doing for for all types of stuff. I love that one. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. The little kid didn't get one, and we must not have had another thing of broccoli, but it's not his son. It doesn't look like his son. He would have broccoli hair if it was his son. I want a DNA test on this kid right away. I don't know. It's really fun. I'm really enjoying it. People are so creative. I inspired to be that creative. I think I am sometimes, and I just want to do more stuff. I just think I need more skills. But hey, where'd the heart go? I hearted that. The heart went away. Something went wrong, it said. Don't do that. Anyways, go check it out. Definitely check it out. You just go to their Instagram, and then I click on this tab right over here. You can see here's their main feed. These are the ones that they reposted, and they probably repost like 5 or 10 or something like that. It's really cool. Is it like trees? Look, it's like broccoli, but it's like the top of trees. But if you click on this tab over here to the right, this is the one that people tagged them in. You can't see it. See me flashing it right here? That's the one that people tagged. They tagged the page in, and then you get to see everyone's stuff. So much cool stuff. Like, just so fun. And you probably already know. I mean, you already know. Maybe you don't, but if you don't, this is my first year ever seeing it, and it just blew my mind. My mind's been blown, and I've really been loving it, and it's really, really, really fun, and people are so creative. If you want to follow me over here, I want to follow you. You can subscribe. Honestly, I don't keep up as much on my Instagram. I'm gonna start maybe now, just keeping up on it a little bit more because I found some really cool artists that I like, and I just want to keep seeing the stuff that they create. So I'll probably still be over there doing some stuff, but YouTube's my place, man. This is what I'm trying to grow. This channel, I gotta touch my mic so it might make a little noise. Is it gonna go in the camera? There it goes. Sorry about that. Gotta touch it. Gotta touch it. Take a drink of some water. Sorry for the gulping.
At Colleen Jacobs-Y9S said, "This is awesome."
Yeah, it's really fun. I really like it. Colleen, I think you're the person who put me onto it. My daughter mentioned it, and I just kind of blew it off, and that was a long time ago. And then some other people mentioned it to me as well. But then when Colleen really showed me the thing, I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's coming up. I'll do that. Because I'm not, I'm obviously pretty new to collaging. And so I haven't done that before. And then this is my first year seeing it. And for being a first timer, I don't know, it blew my mind. It's just definitely blew my mind. And I've been over here like with my jaw dropped, and I can't stop looking at it. And it's just like, wow, everyone, so awesome. So cool. That's what I would like our Facebook community to do, is be able to everyone to share all their stuff all the time on there. And, we don't have a lot of people there now, but, eventually we could start growing that. I think it'll grow faster once I can grow faster on YouTube, but we'll just have to keep fighting through, doing the good fight. Google, YouTube, it's weird. They'll let me get 2 subscribers. I don't know, you can call this a conspiracy or whatever, but I've been tracking it. I track my YouTube every day. I watch my YouTube. I reply to all my comments, get rid of stupid comments and delete those away. But I check my stuff all the time. And every video that I post, especially shorts, they'll let me get 2 subscribers, and as soon as I get 2 subscribers, they cut off sharing it. It doesn't matter if they shared it to 1,000 people or if they shared it to 200 people. If it hits 200 people, that don't matter the count. But as soon as I get the 2 subscribers, then they cut off my feed. They stop sharing it. So I'll get the 2 subscribers and then they stop. And then I'll wait, and then I don't flood YouTube with a bunch of videos. So the next time I post, it'll start going. I'll get a couple subscribers and then they'll stop sharing my video. It's just really random. So you got to kind of fight through it, I guess. I don't know if that's really what they're doing, but it's very convenient. For the last 20 videos I've posted, I've gained 2 subscribers. So each time. So I guess I know what it takes. If I need to get to 500 for them to start sharing my streams with more people, I need to post that many videos. And then I don't know where I'm at right now, but every video I post, I'll get 2 subscribers. So that's how long it's gonna take me. It's gonna be a while until they let me out of like YouTube purgatory or whatever this is. I didn't want to clickbait you because this was on the thumbnail. I don't really have a great idea for this one, but I have a couple more here that we can do. So Fabulage. Fabulage. I want to make mine Fabulage. You know what I'm saying? It's Fabulage for February, and I probably say that wrong because I hear people saying it different, but I just like to say it my way. As you could tell, I talk in a different way anyway. So that's that for February, and collage. Fabulage sounds right to me, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't know why people are trying to make it more complicated, but maybe because they're French or something and it's pronounced differently. But I'm gonna make mine Fabulage, and I want to go with that in the future and not try to get too vintagey. I get it, they love vintage stuff. The stuff they share is mostly vintage stuff. Collage, when you think of collage, when I originally thought of collage, you think a lot of vintage stuff, and I totally get that. I totally understand. I get the vibe. It is a vibe. But I think I have so many thousands and thousands of modern magazines where that's what I have, so that's what I'm going to be collaging with more frequently. I do have boxes of vintage magazines as well, but they're just not as available. Some of them might kind of smell. Some of them smell. They actually really smell. I have some that really, really smell, and I have to wear a mask when I touch them. So those might be more than must. Those might be like Elon Musk, you know what I mean? Like some bad stuff. Something bad's going on with those. But they smell really bad. But so I don't pull them out as much. I am gonna do for February for the heart for Valentine's Day. I do have some vintage ones ready. They're kind of vintage. Well, they are vintage. They're just not from the old Nat Geos that I have. So I want to do one like that, but I also might do one modern. So for next week's video will be for Valentine's Day, because I want to build up a playlist of like holiday ones.
Said. The modern magazines will be vintage one day and you'll just be ahead of the game.
Yeah, there you go.
On the floor
That's a great way to look at it. I love that. I love that idea. That's how it is. Because, we're going to look back and be like, no way, that's vintage now. Just how we were talking earlier about how we don't want to say that the early 2000s are vintage, but technically they are. It's like a vintage car. It's like, dang, my car is vintage right now? Vintage automobile. I didn't think so. It has Bluetooth in it. Shouldn't be a vintage vehicle. But I just really like them. I don't know. I need to get more crazy and creative with them, which I'm totally going to do. And this year, I already had a goal before I got into this rabbit hole of the Fabulage stuff, is I had a goal this year to like really develop like my skills and just try lots of stuff and do lots of stuff, make lots of fun videos, hang out with lots of y'all, make lots of cool stuff obviously as well together, and build the community together, because I just want to have a cool place where we can all hang out and everyone can add some ideas or share off their stuff. So that's what I really want to do. But I just want to, get better, or just learn more skills and learn things that work for me and mess around and just have a really good time doing it. And that's my goal for this year, is to grow this YouTube channel and have lots of fun while I'm doing it. which yeah, I don't care if they want to give me 2 subscribers each time. Okay, well then that's just what it's gonna be, and that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take some time, but you know, I think I have time. I don't know, you know, health problems can show up at any time, but I think I have a time to just enjoy it, and might as well enjoy it while I can, because I'm having lots of fun and it's really interesting and I love it. This is not a we're talking quick collage here, like real quick. How quick was it? You cut this out. Should we do here we go. I was just gonna do this. Oh no, his arms are too long. It's not working right. He could have fit in there. I thought he was gonna fit in there. I was like, oh yeah, oh, he still could if you did it and cut this bottom off and then cut around him so he popped over the soap like that. I don't know if you could see this picture, but it's funny. We could pop him out. We could make him pop out. I have a different idea though. We're gonna jump onto this. Maybe we should do this. So you see this picture, and here's your first help prompt. You can just say whatever you want to say. It doesn't matter. There's not a right answer. What would you put behind this? I had this guy. I like this dude. He's buff. He's in shape too, and he's diving. He's doing like a little dive off the diving board. You can see it's a little wrinkly, but we can figure that out. We'll put some glue on it and smush him down or something. I could cut around his face and his arm and then make him go over the soap. It's not exactly what I was thinking. I thought he would fit inside there.
Said, you could have his arms coming outside of the frame.
Yeah, that would be cool. So we could go and cut around him and make him pop out. Let's see, right there, and then cut off the bottom of it. We could do that real fast. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt. What's it gonna hurt? If you have any other ideas that don't have to do with this guy, we'll do that. I'll just go ahead and cut around his hands real quick. Yeah, and then we're going to jump into another collage. Just real fun, just something real quick. The idea was with this one in your mind, or for anyone's mind, is soap. So there is a prompt that is soap. And so I found that one, and I was like, okay, well, that looks like soap. That looks soapish. There's some suds in there. So that's what we're kind of going off of. And if I do post it, I'll give everyone the credit for it. Can't take the credit to say I did it. The one that y'all did with me last time with the flowers, I got lots of compliments on it, and people really liked that one. And we did it together here in the live stream. I believe his like head and shoulders. This isn't a head and shoulders ad. I think his shoulder might have gone into it. If not, it's okay. I'll just cut it really neat here so it doesn't look all messed up. But the one that we did last time, it's been a while since I've been streaming, but we made that one with the rain boot, and it was really cool and real fun and came out really good. I like it. I think I put a Beatles song in the background or something. I don't really remember now. But that was real fun. That was cool. It came out really well. I think people like it. It doesn't work for Fabulage or anything, but that's why I was thinking like maybe we'd make one. And I have some other ones that maybe we can come up with and do. Oh, his big old ear here sticking out. That's not good, dude. Why's your ear like that? I guess it's just the angle. Luckily, there's not other things sticking out.
Said, it would be cool to have something really dirty behind the cutout, like people riding quads or BMX on a track. Or a rodeo ring or something.
Oh, perfect. Yes, thank you for that idea, because I was thinking.
Y9S said, be very careful.
Yeah, be careful. Well, we're not going to cut around his careful spot right now. We're going to keep it up here. That is a great idea for the dirty, because I was like, what would be dirty? Lexi.
Said, yes, he's back.
Lexi is back. Thank you, Lexi, for showing up. We were talking earlier about just doing this. Hopefully the camera don't mess up. I think I might have fixed it. But yeah, we're going to pull him back in here and get him cut out. That's a great idea about dirt, because I was like, what is dirty? And we have something here coming up. But that's great, because I actually have a magazine where they're at the rodeo. And it gets real dusty and dirty at the rodeo, you know? And so that makes a lot of sense, because I was like, I don't know, I have all these modern magazines. And it did strike me where I was like, you know what? These are all very polished. Like, show me, Las Vegas off the strip. That's dirty. I don't know if y'all realize that. People go there and there's like billion-dollar casinos and all these people with millions of dollars all around, and they're golfing and they're all rich. If you step 2 blocks away, dude, you're in like another world. It just blows my mind. If you want your mind blown, just go off the strip and you'll be like, what is happening? Like, I mean, so crazy. Like, it's pretty ghetto, man. You wouldn't imagine it. You think it's all glitz and glamour. I don't know if you do, but I think a lot of people get that perception. And you go off the strip, you don't leave that strip. You know what I mean? Do not leave the strip. My brother lives in Vegas, and I was there visiting him, and he just took this back road. It was the fast route because we're gonna avoid all the stuff. And I'm like, where are you taking me right now? Like, this is crazy. And then you look over and it's like $1 billion casino. We're just right behind it. It's just mind blowing. It's just mind blowing. But welcome to America, I guess. Sure, it's just like that everywhere. We cut him out a little bit here. I don't know if he's gonna pop out. I could cut him all the way out if you guys want to go. We can go in, go get it in here. I actually had something else I wanted to do, but we're hanging out. Doesn't really matter. Hopefully that jazzy music's not too loud. I turned it up a little bit, or hopefully you can hear it. I don't know. It's a thin line. You know what I mean? Ooh, I like it. I like it. We just need to cut off the side. Should I cut down? Oh, I did cut down more into him. Oh, that's cool. Did I cut under his armpit? And cut off his armpit hair. And then this. And can I get it? Oh, I could cut him out all the way too. I just thought that the blue was cool because like blue and soap and I don't know. I was gonna make it real quick and easy and just something different. I like that. Who told me to do that? Thank you so much. That was cool. Look at that. I think that's cool. We keep his feet. Well, should I cut his feet out so they're over it too? Or leave him like right about there and then cut off the bottom and the side. Where's that magic ruler at? I have a magic ruler somewhere. Let's get this down here. Get that down. I don't think we need to cut the side off. I think we need to cut this part off. Let's cut the top off and then we'll go from there because we know that the top is discolored because it's like the diving board or something there. I'll give you all a diving board story here. 1 second. Let me get my ruler. I love telling y'all stories about like things that has happened to me. One time I'm going to just pull this down. Yeah, we'll pull it down so we know we're cutting plenty enough. One time I went to visit my brother at college, and I was still like in high school or something. And I went with a bunch of my friends to visit them, and they like, come out here and we could all go swimming. Because they had like an Olympic-sized swimming pool at the college or whatever. And that was like cool to me because I love swimming as a kid and I just love going swimming. I was like, yeah, let's go to the Olympic-sized swimming pool. Well, they have Olympic-sized diving boards as well. And, we'll see. I'm crazy, okay? A little crazy. It's all right. I'm cool with it. But I saw the Olympic-sized diving boards really high up there. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I'm going to go jump off of that.
Said, I like his feet more covered. Otherwise, he wouldn't really look like he was behind.
Yeah, that's a good point. So we'll keep him covered like that. Let's find the right spot here. I'm going to say right there because we're going to cut off the bottom. Once we do this, we can't go back. We can't cut, you can take more away. You can't add more back into it. So I think right there where his hand's there, let's go ahead and cut that off. Let's go ahead and slice it. So I went up to the diving board. And I said, yeah, I'm totally doing that, right? And I went, let me get this straight here. I went up to the diving board and of course, it's really high. It's really high. This is like Olympic size stuff because it was like at a college where they had like professional swim team and stuff like that. And so I was totally down. I was like, this is fun. I'm totally doing this. And I went up there and I don't know, like the adrenaline got to me or something. And, trying to be cool, just, just did it. And what I did is I went up there and I tried to do a flip. So stupid. I thought I was going to flip and dive because I can dive pretty well. But for some reason, I'm like, I'm going to flip and I'm going to dive off of this Olympic-sized diving board. Well, something happened here. First off, I did the flip. I jumped and I did the flip. I almost hit my head on the diving board because I didn't jump out enough to flip. But I flipped, almost hit my head, but then I rotated all the way around and slammed the hardest belly flop you've ever seen in your life. It was the worst. It knocked the wind out of me. I couldn't even breathe. And my friends were like, "Are you okay?" Like they had to come over, like get me because it knocked the wind out of me and I could barely breathe. It was insane. It was so wild. And yeah, so I never flipped off of a diving board ever since then because that was a stupid move. But I didn't even think about it. I had no skills to flip. I've never flipped like that before in my life, but I just thought, oh yeah, I could do that. Just go ahead and do it. So that's my diving story. Pretty fun. Anyway, this guy looks pretty cool. I mean, it's almost like a quick collage. Like, I don't think we need to really mess with it. We can do some other stuff with the dirt, and I do have some other ideas here that we can mess with real quick. This one was real quick and it was the thumbnail. Do y'all like that? Is that good enough for a quick collage? We could call it soap. Hashtag soap and tag Fabulage on it. We can do that. Unless you think that we really need to add some more stuff, then I can maybe try to find some more stuff or do some more things. The problem is the green, and you can see the green. I could go and cut these suds out. Like, let me just cut one or two out while I wait to see if you guys just like it how it is, and we move on to the next collage. Because, you know, I was trying to keep it really basic, but let me see here. I cut this out.
At Lexic MC Graph said, I mean, at least nobody could call you a scaredy cat.
Yeah, for sure. None of my friends did it. They're a bunch of scaredy cats. None of my friends could do. They didn't do it. I don't know. That might be a little weird. It's like, hey, it's like a little bracelet. Is that your like going to prom bracelet? I mean, if you put them all over him, but we'll be here forever. We'd be here forever doing that. I mean, I really love swimming. When I was younger, I was really like, we grew up in the river, so we just would always go down to the river and go swimming. If we didn't have a raft, which was a lot of the time, we would just grab a log and float down the river. It was that's what kind of kids we were, and you know, that's how we beat the heat. We didn't have air conditioner or anything in our house. I don't even know if most people had air conditioning in their house at that time. I don't know, maybe a ceiling fan. We might have had a ceiling fan. But we just spent our summers down at the river, me and my brother and our friends, and that's what we did a lot. So I love swimming and doing crazy stuff. And see, jumping off of I don't know, it's starting to, I don't know if you guys can really see that because it's so far down there.
Angelic42 said, I like it as is. The suds cut out don't really like suds anymore.
Yep, I'm with you. I'm totally with you. And you know what? We're just going to stop on this, and then we'll just go on to something else, because I have another one that I want to do with y'all. I have a couple here. It's just like fun. They're quick. They're quick and easy. Okay, we're quick collages. That's what I know that my niche is. My niche. What is this stuff? We could sit here and we can mess around with this and make it really cool, and that's totally awesome. And you could tell some of the people that are making those on Fabulage, it's like, wow, how long did that take you? Maybe it didn't take them as long because once you're skilled, you could do it quicker, but still, I know that took time. It's just like a lot of time. And you could see on my channel, and that's something that I kind of leaned into and I want to keep leaning into, is that they're quick collages. That's how we, oh, that thing's messed up. I guess, there it goes. They're quick collages, so that's what I want to lean into, is like, they're not super elaborate. They're pretty quick. Sometimes we'll do something that takes a little bit more time, but I like him. Here he is. He's kind of funny. Maybe before I post it, I might cut a couple of the suds out and see if I can kind of make it look like he's coming out right there without the swipe, or, you know, I don't know. We'll leave it like that, but I'm going to give you all the credit for that. I'm going to give you all the credit. We might post it for Fabulage as soap. We'll have to see what happens there. I'm going to push it to the side. Put it to the side.
Lexic MC Graph said, I think it could be kind of funny if the suds were over his nipples and privates, like the case of great leads. But I also agree that it's nice as is.
Yeah, and I actually have some more suds that are different. So maybe we'll come back to him here in a minute, because you're right. That would be funny. If we could put it over his like little Speedo down there, that's a good idea. I like that. So we have more suds. We have a different suds that are supposed to be used for this one, but we don't know which ones we're going to need for this one. So let's go ahead and cut this one out and we'll get into it. So I'm going to make another collage. We are going to make another collage here. I'm just going to cut around this. I want to leave the diamonds. I thought about not leaving the diamonds, but I do want to leave the diamonds. And oh, I have a third one I want to make with y'all. So I don't know if you have time to hang out, if you have to leave like Becky had to leave, I totally get it. You can watch this later, see what we came up with, but I need your help. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. This is a pretty watch. I don't know if you've seen these ads. This came out of a town and country, a new town and country. And I believe it's the, forget their name now. It's the Van Cleef, you know, their jewelry. You see them a lot. They have some beautiful jewelry. I've actually made some collages. Oh, that one on the wall right there is all about those Van Cleef ones. It's pretty cool. And Arpels.
At Colleen Jacobs -Y9S said, I'm watching you too, Lexi. Ha ha ha.
Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I drinking water. I got to drink the water though, because if not, I will dehydrate. Or my throat will start getting scratchy. That happened to me too. Is that I was trying to live stream a bunch more and then my throat started getting all hurt. And I don't think it was from live streaming, but I wasn't drinking a lot of water in those. But I just got a sore throat.
Said, baby angel.
Yeah, I don't believe the baby angel thing. Don't believe it. These look like little angels kind of here. Oh, I didn't see that little butterfly is drilled down there. That's pretty. So they had a bunch of prompts, and we're just looking right now. We're looking at soap, and that one was for soap. I didn't have a lot, but that idea about the dirtiness is a really good idea. And see, that's what's so cool about those prompts is like everyone's ideas are like, they think of it different ways, and it's just so amazing because it's like, I didn't even think about bull riding, but it is really dirty. If you ever go to the fairground or know anyone at the rodeo, like it gets dusty up in there, especially when it's dry out. It's a dry summer. It gets real dusty out there. And so even in the stands, everyone's dusty. And that's really cool. That would be really cool. And I do have some bull riders. I have Red Bull magazines. I have a bunch of Red Bull magazines. So that, I bet there's some bull riders in there as well. I think one of them has bull riders on the cover, actually. I have these like Viva Las something. They're not Las Vegas. They're like Viva something. And I have some bull riders on them. This is so pretty though. It's pretty. I really like it. And there's a little crown piece right there for the watch, you know, spin the watch and some other stuff. But this is real pretty. I really like this. And it's just something that I liked. So I don't know, just messing with it. Here are the suds that I have. I have more suds. So I was like, soap. And the thing was soap. I think that's the prompt is soap. So I want to use these, but if they don't fit, we could try to put them over him. That would be so funny. I love that idea. It's interesting. I need this just straight here at the bottom, I believe. Seems weird right now, but what else is new, you know? We'll get it here, down to here. Not really sure yet. I have no clue. You know, that's the thing with my collages, and probably not everyone's collages, but what happens with me right now is that I don't know what's going to happen. Everything is like, oh, this is an idea. This is great. But I've never done it before. You know what I mean? So it's like, I have no clue how this is going to turn out. You know, there's like once you've done it a few times, you're like, I know I can cut their face this way and it's going to turn out this way. That's why you see those videos of mine where they're like collage experiments. And I think the one that I'm posting tomorrow is technically like a collage experiment. I just did it yesterday. First off, we're experimenting to fix our camera, and hopefully it's, I don't know, I haven't seen it flash on me right now, but hopefully we fixed it. But I was just doing some experimental tests as well. And so it's like, I want to know. And then now I know, like some of the ones that I've done in the past where they're experiments, I cut off like the face in a certain spot. And I was like, oh yeah, see, that works. Now I know next time I can go and cut off someone's face like that because I know what's going to happen. So that's kind of the part to that. So let me just see here. What side's up? What side's up? I think the tree, it's a branch. I think the branches are growing this way. Not to be confused with Branch from the Troll movie. Why would I say that? I don't know. I was watching that movie like a week ago with my daughter. So funny. That movie's kind of funny. The original Troll movie. I'm just going to cut down here. They're not like the trolls that I grew up with. You know, the ones you put on your pencil. And they had the long hair. It was really interesting. The trolls these days are way more cool than our trolls. Our trolls didn't have any clothes, but you stuck the pencil up their butt. Like the eraser. Those are the trolls we had. Oh, why am I... don't ruin this. Why? I'm just going to cut around this here. I just want the suds to come up in it. Kind of look like a washing machine. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I'm messing up the cut. Thinking about trolls messing me up. I'm not going to keep cutting there because I kind of started going off the other way. So let's just see. It's like a washing machine. Is it? Or is it not? I don't know. Does it look suddy? Suddy buddy?
Lexicemc
There you go.
Said, I've never been able to accurately predict how things will look. That's the whole reason I like collage so much. You can see how it looks before you commit. Yeah,
exactly. You don't really need to, and you don't have to. That's why it's like, cut it, just do it. It's like, that's why I've sacrificed some, and I don't know if you've ever been in this boat, and I think most of us can maybe relate, is like you had something and you liked it so much that you weren't willing to commit like that. Like you weren't willing to cut it because you're like, uh-oh, if I mess this up, then it's over and I've ruined it. And it's like, I have a bunch of magazines that are like, these are so beautiful, but why save them? Like, what am I saving them for? Oh no, messed that up. You know, there's no point in saving it. Like, I either gonna use it or not. You know, the perfect message is like Kevin McAllister gave it to us in the Home Alone 2 movie. Where he had his roller skates and he never used them because he was worried about messing them up, but then he never got a chance to wear them because he outgrew them. I don't think I'm going to outgrow my magazine, but you know, you never know. Maybe I outgrow that style of magazine and I never had a chance to use it. And then I go on to making different type of stuff and never get to use it. Okay. First step. Did that look good? I think that looks pretty good. I mean, oh, camera. Hey, the camera. It's focusing. It's working all right. It hasn't got bright. Hopefully y'all haven't seen any of the brightness. Also been, you know, fighting my microphone here too. Having lots of fun fighting lots of stuff here. But okay. So that worked, but it's not a lot of bubbles. It's not a lot of suds. I don't think that's really coming across yet. So how? It's just kind of tricky. You know, when you need something that's like translucent, is that the word? You know, a glass. How do you put something in the glass, but you still make the glass look like a glass? You know what I'm saying? I think you need to leave like some of the shine and the glare. And that tends to maybe make it still look like it. And if you can kind of incorporate little parts, like I showed y'all that one, sorry, I'm talking away from the mic, but I showed y'all the one that I did with the people in the glass at the beginning of this live stream. And, you know, you can't really tell it's a glass. You can tell because it's obviously a big glass with the handle and stuff, but to make them see-through, translucent, transparent, trans something. Anyway, it's a little tricky. Those are tricky things to do. I think you need to leave the right spots and hopefully the colors go together. So I'm gonna like leave a little bit here.
At Angelic42 said, I've been working on talking myself into using the amazing images and stop worrying about messing it up.
Yeah, it's
But
really
I also
really
keep
tough.
some images in a journal for inspiration if I really like them.
That's a good idea. If you really like them, but you're not willing to cut them up yet, or you want to find the right idea, is maybe keep them in something like a journal or a little book where you can like look at them and then grab inspiration from them. That's a really
Lexi
good point.
Roth said, yeah, I save those extra beautiful pages for inspiration, but I have so many and rarely look through them. Terrible habit.
Yeah, it could. That's the other thing. It's like my magazines that I have so many. It's like, dang, like I don't know um where where stuff is. I know I have it. Like I was just talking about, I know I have some people riding bulls and at the rodeo for sure. Where are those? Let's go down that rabbit hole. Have y'all ever seen my packs of boxes? My stacks of boxes are absolutely insane. And I think I showed them in a video somewhere. I forget what video it is, but it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. I've tried to get better at what I'm doing with them.
Said, you could always scan them and reprint them later if you need to.
Yeah, and I've seen a couple people do that and scan them. I don't have a scanner right now, so something to strive towards is scan them. Um, yeah, and that's cool. I used to be into digital art. I would design concert flyers for people, and I would design like little mixtape covers for people who were making, because I ran a recording studio. I used to run a recording studio out of my house a long time ago, and I would do stuff like that for people that was not crazy graphic design stuff, but it was digital graphic design stuff like that, and making album covers. It's usually just taking a picture of the artist and then throwing some text on it. You know what I'm saying? Some shiny text or something. That was something that I used to do a lot. So I know what it would take, but I am trying to stay super analog. So I don't want to get into digital collage, even though there's really cool stuff out there. I'm not saying that it's not, but I definitely would print it. I'm not going to design it digitally, and I would not sell something digitally just because it's just not what I think my stuff would align with. People make some really cool stuff that way, and totally that. But if I get the scanner, I need the good printer too. You know, I want to get the good printer and some cheap ink.
Said, you can scan and print at Staples or most local libraries too.
Yeah, and the libraries was a good tip that we received. To go the library. I have a library like literally across the street, right? There's one, it is like 2 blocks away, but they closed. I don't know why they closed. Something must have happened with their roof or something, and I think that they're having like a leak issue or something, and so now I can't go to that library. And there's another one that's not too far away, but they're building out here this massive library. It is huge. It's going to be so big, and I'm excited for that. That's going to be really cool. I'm probably going to get a library card over there. Wilsonville keeps still trying to email me about the library card I have there, but at the same time, I tried to go there and use it, and they're like, it's expired. You don't have it. You got to show us your address, and my address has changed. I don't live out there anymore. And so I couldn't use it, which is just kind of funny, because it's like, well, y'all still emailing me. You just emailed me yesterday, and now I'm here and you won't let me come. So how about you stop emailing me then? But that's a really good point, is the library. Where I did the scans for the video that I was trying to scan my collages that I made. It's a couple videos back. I went to the FedEx office, and it was really cool. They have some really nice scanners and printers, and it was pretty cheap. I think the scans were like 20 cents or something. Don't quote me on that. Maybe different. Might be cheaper. Might be 15 cents. It was really cheap. It wasn't a lot of money to do it. And so I was happy to pay that and get the scans of those collages that I was making. And that was my first, whoops, sorry, bumped that. That was my first time doing that. And so I was pretty happy with how they came out, and I was happy with the service because I didn't have to even talk to anyone. I just went in there and went and did my thing, hooked up my little USB drive. Now, that drive is not special. I would never hook up a special USB drive in any of those places, but this one's just a burner one. So I don't really care. No one's going to get any information off of it from me. It was just a blank USB drive. And so I just went ahead and used that, popped it in their little machine and scanned everything and uh, sent it over to my USB drive, and then was on my way. And it worked out really good. I like it. And then that one I did while I was out working and driving, and I did this one off of the freeway where I knew that that one was there. But then I realized that there's one not too far from my place, and it's right over by Panda Express, so I can pick up some Panda Express and get some Panda Express and then get my prints or something like that. There's also a Chipotle. Oh, they also put in a new Trader Joe's grocery store. Now, you can call me weird or say that I'm way behind on times, but I've never been into a Trader Joe's grocery store. I have never been to a Trader Joe's. Um, I don't know. I guess they have some good groceries and stuff. People really like it. When it opened, there's a huge line over there, and yeah, people are obsessing over that stuff, man. It's like an In-N-Out burger came to town. I don't know if you've ever, you had an In-N-Out burger come by your place. It's like, what happened? I didn't know this was the traffic zone, but all of a sudden, every car is lined up for some In-N-Out burger. All right, I'm about to hurt some feelings. About to hurt some feelings. Don't unsubscribe, okay? This is just personal. Your taste buds are not my taste buds, okay? But In-N-Out burger is not that good. I'm just gonna say it. You can tell me I'm wrong, but it's good. I'll eat it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna wait around for an hour or sit in this super long line for an In-N-Out burger, which I do not feel is that fire. It's not on that level. I'd rather go over to Red Robin or something. I mean, I'd rather go to Red Robin, get a Red Robin burger for the price. You know what I'm saying? I guess they're pretty cheap. I'll give y'all that. It's not, people make it like it's the best burger in the world or something. It's like, I just go buy a pound of ground beef and throw it on the barbecue, and I'll show you what a good burger tastes like. You know what I'm saying? It don't need much, but I don't know. People really obsess over it. When I was in Vegas, my brother made me sit in the line with him to go through this In-N-Out burger drive-through, and they were hyping it up so hard. And I was like, dude, it's just a burger.
At Angelic42
It's not that great.
said, I've been to a Trader Joe's once, and I've never had an In-N-Out burger, lol.
Yeah, the Trader Joe's, people really like it around here. I mean, it's a thing. Like, it's definitely a thing. People obsess over that too. I've heard a lot of good stuff. Now, I have been trying to, I wouldn't call it clean wash. It's kind of funny. We're working on some clean stuff right here. I wouldn't call it like clean wash anything, but I am trying to like buy stuff with better ingredients. I think I want to eat a little, not super healthy. I don't have the money to go like all organic, super crazy like that. But I've been thinking about some of the stuff that I eat, and I've been trying to like look harder at the ingredients, and fell down that TikTok rabbit hole of like healthy stuff to buy at Costco. You know the content I'm talking about, right? And next thing you know, I'm like, what? I got those in my house. I'm eating that. Like, that's what's washing my clothes, and then you start realizing, like, and then you see that there's actually affordable options out there to like eat better and stop like supporting some of this garbage that's out there. So I'm trying, I'm just a single dad. So, don't really have anyone to like help me or support me on that mission. I just kind of doing it on my own and thinking. And my daughter, I'm trying to like slowly phase her out of things. Is like, instead of those Lay's potato chips, you know what I'm saying, I swapped her a bag of Siete, which I know they were bought out by Pepsi Cola, so we'll see how long that those ingredients stay good. But just trying, not gonna make her like suffer or anything through it, but I am slowly changing things out. My toothpaste, it just came. Actually, there's something at my doorstep right now. I don't know if y'all heard that when someone threw something at my door, but there should be some toothpaste in there that doesn't have fluoride in it, so things like that. It's just a personal thing. If you want fluoride for your teeth, I don't think you should put it in the water, but they do, so I filter it out of the water. I don't want it, I don't care if other people want it. That's up to them personally, but it's just kind of stupid that they put it in our actual water supply. But I filter it out, and that's just my preference. But I also don't want it in my toothpaste, so I got some different toothpaste because it's just stuff I'm thinking about and just want to be better and healthy, because I've had a couple health problem things that were going on. I don't really talk about them, but I've been fighting through them, and hopefully it all works out. But at the same time, it just opened up my eyes to be like, I need to start eating better too. I didn't stop eating all this junk. When you're a single dude, you can kind of just go wild, like you could do whatever you want, or just an adult in general. It's like I could eat candy every day, all day if I wanted to. No one could stop me from eating cake for dinner. You know what I'm saying? There's no one to stop me. So I got to stop myself from doing that. And trust me, I'd eat some cake for dinner. I don't even care. I ain't even give a care. But then I'm gonna care later. There's gonna be some cares later. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm sitting here cutting out bubbles and stuff. I don't think it really works, but I just wanted this. And you tell me if you like it. I think I like this. Do you like this piece? I think does it look like the soap's on the top? I think it does. I mean, I'll let you say what you think. I put the soap in it, kind of like a washing machine. It's a washing machine. It's like a washing machine. It's like a washing machine. But then on the top, I have the bubbles on top. I think once I started putting more bubbles around it, that's kind of weird. Where's that big bubble? Where's that big bubble at? It might be too much bubbly. Might be too bubbly. Too much bubbles. Oh, yeah, maybe if it's off to this side. Ow, it's cutting into my cuticles. Get off my cuticle. Oh, I see what's happening. That's kind of cool. I'm trying to hold it up here for y'all to see it. If I can like rotate it like that or something. You like it within the back of it? It is sparkly. It's gonna read that, so I'll wait and let it read it.
Said, so clean it sparkles like a diamond. Haha, looks pretty. At Lexic MC Grath said, I like eating my garbage. I tell myself I got to use this metabolism while I still have it, because I'm sure it'll go any day now.
Yep, and so I like eating it too, and there's just a difference between me and you and our metabolisms, is I've hit the point. It hit me. I was just like you. I was young and didn't care, and guess what? I had a fast metabolism. Nothing ever fazed me. I've been skinny. I was skinny my whole life, just pretty skinny. I mean, get a little fit, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I never had a problem. I could eat anything, everything. I could eat anything and everything, and it never mattered. But then it just hit me where it's like kind of like lactose almost. I think it was a lactose problem, but I could eat some and then it won't mess me up. But sometimes it will mess me up, and it just happened to me randomly. Do you like this in the back? That's what I'll keep talking about, lactose here. You like it in the back? I think I like it in the back. It's pretty cool. It's another bubble. But so I was having those kind of issues, but I just eat all types of crazy stuff. Like I wouldn't care. I'd eat candy and chocolate or whatever. It's just, no one could stop me. You know what I'm saying? And nothing could stop me because it wouldn't phase my body, because my body wouldn't even change. Like you wouldn't even notice it. You know how some people are like, oh, I've gained 20 pounds. Like I didn't gain nothing. I didn't gain a thing. I need to eat some more and I need to gain something. But as I've gotten older, I have noticed the effects of it. Sometimes it's just like drags on my energy and stuff like that too. Like some of it's draining my energy. So that's one thing that has happened to me. Okay, Lexi likes it, so I think that we'll put it into place.
Lexic MC Graph said, yes, it looks good.
Cool, we'll do that. Let's just go ahead and do this. This was supposed to be a quick collage. We have some more bubbles, and I have another collage too if you want to hang out for it. You don't have to. But so I have some more bubbles. We might go back to him and put those bubbles on him. So those are pretty cool. Those might be too big. Um, what if that's coming and blocking his speedo? That might be a little too, like imaginary. I don't know. We might go back to that, right? So we have the top of the soap. That soap's toxic too. We need to get some soap that's not toxic. That's another thing that I just got. I got dishwasher pods, non-toxic dishwasher pods. You're washing my dishes with the toxic soap, realizing it's leaving a coat of stuff. And I know some people care, some people don't. I'm just telling you what's been happening in my world. So I've been trying to clean. I'm not green cleaning myself or anything, but apparently you're not supposed to wipe everything down with these. But we can do something with those if we want to do something with those. And you got the Clorox wipes. And see, I changed out my pods, but I do have some pods. I found all this in a Real Simple magazine, if you're ever wondering. Real Simple, April 2025. So if you're looking for these, this is all in one Real Simple magazine. I do have a subscription to them now, and I got one of them in the mail, but yeah, don't know. Okay, who's ready to see this come together? I'm gonna hold it. We need a. Oh, I didn't film this. Oh well. I can't do my short video or my weird thing. Colleen, get ready if you're still here. You hit him with the boom. Who's ready to see this collage come together? That's it. It's soap, right? It's soap. It's dirty. I mean, we're trying to get stuff clean, trying to get it clean, and we're gonna put it together. Here it goes. Boom. Boom. There it is. Boom. There it is. Let me fix it up a little bit. That's the concept. Will it work? You fit back in there. You get back together again. Can you see it? Boom. She hit him with the boom.
At Colleen Jacobs -Y9S sent. Boom.
I mean, maybe we could make it drip behind his hand or something. That might be a little tricky to do, and I don't want to mess up the picture. I don't want to mess up the picture. You know what I'm saying? The picture's a little promising. I don't want to do nothing with it. Can you tell that it's in his hand?
At Lexicemc Graph said. Exploding head.
Boom. His head went boom. So that's supposed to be for soap. Can we post this on Fabulage and call it soap for their soap prompt? Do you think that fits? I don't know if it fits, if it's enough soap. We need to pour some more soap on it. Do they need a laundry pod on there? I mean, I think you get the soap and you see the suds and stuff, and then he's dirty. His hand's really dirty. I hope you can see that. I'm sure we can all see how dirty your dang hand is, dude. You gotta wash that thing more often. You're touching me with that dirty hand, I ain't gonna shake your hand. You gotta wash that thing, so we're gonna wash it. But I wanted to use it with like the diamonds and the thing that's like a washing machine kind of, and just looking like that. There could be a deeper meaning to it, but I don't know what it is. We just made it. But I was thinking like the planet. So I was thinking like the plants, right? And like green, and how like you can clean the air. I don't know. Like it could go deep with the concept of like how it's clean, but like a dirty world or something, like, maybe man is ruining the planet. You know what I'm saying? We can start coming up with some concepts about it, about what it actually means. Because usually I'll do that with my collages. Either I'll think about it a little bit ahead of time, and then afterwards I try to give it a deeper meaning, especially the ones I'm posting on Fabulage. I'll kind of say what I was thinking afterwards. But can we use this? You could just give me a yes or a no. Yes, you think we can use this as prompt soap. I don't know what day that is. Oh no, it's moving. It's moving. It's all setting all over the place. It's like later in the month. Soap is one, and I wasn't even gonna do it. It's just like, no, I don't know. I mean, I got some like bars of soap, and that's pretty typical. Like that's the thing that I'm learning, or not learning. I'm just kind of seeing. It's like, okay, like with the broccoli head, it's like, how many people are going to put the broccoli on someone's head? I mean, it looks cool and it's funny and it's interesting, but that's what's going to happen a lot. I did see, I told you the one where it was like Alexander the Great statue, and then the broccoli was blocking his broccoli down there, but then someone was cutting it with the hedge clipper. He needed manscaping. That one's great. That one's great. Um,
At Angelic42 said, yes to both of them for soap. At
awesome.
LexicMCGraph said, it fits. I don't think anyone is gonna police you on that. The
Yeah.
point of the prompt is just to start you down a creative path, even if the result doesn't immediately scream soap. At Theliminal Cut said, day 21 is soap.
Oh, okay. Day 21. So are we cheating? I don't know if we're cheating. I don't care. I'll cheat if I have to. I've made a couple prompts ahead of time. Okay, I've made a few ahead of time because I didn't want to wait. I had the inspiration and I made it. Like tomorrow, I'm posting the star one. I don't even know if I posted it. It wasn't that great, but I did do the video on here. But I had to record the video ahead of time so it would go out the day of star. So tomorrow's is star, and yeah, I already have that one done because the video is going up tomorrow. So I like this one. I really like it. It needs to be locked into place. I should just like kind of glue these together and then I can worry about how it sets on the hand right. And so I like it. Thank y'all for that. I really think it's cool. And I think if anyone wants to drop like what this means, and I can fine tune it of like the meaning behind it. These gold pieces are like tree branches. Let me show it to you a little closer so you could actually see what the jewelry is. So the jewelry is tree branches, and then it's like soap inside this, but it could be like inside the ice wall or inside the globe. Okay, it would be inside the globe, but it's the ice wall because it's ice. So anyway, it is ice. It's diamonds.
Colleen Jacobs Y9S said, not cheating.
Okay, it's not cheating. Good, because I'll show you guys one that I want to show you. And actually, I showed it to Colleen already, so I'll show it to you guys because I think it's super funny. You want to make another collage? Because I kind of do. I know I've been on here for a minute. I don't want to do it with this, but I have some more here. As long as I'm drinking water, I'm okay. I can keep on going. And as long as I'm having fun, I guess that's what matters too. I want to put the soap over his privates. I want to do that. I don't know if we have the right suds, but he's a stud. I'll be using these to divide like my ideas. Sometimes I do that. I don't know if y'all ever do this, but so I'll like get some ideas. Like I had a bunch of soap pictures, right? And then I had the dirty hand and I was like, put those all here and then put them right here and lay them down. And then I'll take another one and then I'll just, take the idea that I have and I'll drop it, on another one and then another one. And I have like vanilla envelopes full of the ideas. Sometimes I forget the idea though. I'll go back and be like, what was I thinking here? Oh yeah, this guy goes with this thing and that goes with that thing. Sorry, I'm looking away from the camera or the mic. So another idea, just, I don't know if these will even work at all, but let me go ahead and cut them out while we're talking. Do you guys ever like put your ideas like to the side like that and like, no, because I can't do it all at once. Sometimes I might be just hanging out or you're like, I'm not in like a actual creative mode at that point, but I might be looking at some magazine clippings or trying to organize stuff and I'm not in the creative juice mode at that point, but I do see some cool stuff that I might want to make, or I know I have to run off to work or something like that, and so I just kind of throw them in a pile and then I start making little piles. Since I do quick collage videos all the time, I do that a lot because sometimes I'll be like, okay, I need to have some ideas. And so I'll go through a bunch of my clippings and I'll start laying out all these potential ideas and be like, oh yeah, that could go with that. That could go with that. Maybe that with that. Who knows? Those colors match. Throw it in there. And then they just have a bunch of stacks on the floor or wherever I'm stacking them. And then I will separate them with those little dividers. And then I'll come back and really develop the idea, or I won't develop the idea at all and we'll just go live and I'll just make a video and be like, okay, here's what I thought. I didn't think, but I thought something. And I don't know, y'all just kind of put your ideas to the side like that. Or if you have a strategy. I've been trying to organize my stuff. Well, I was trying. I got to get back to it. We've been having a lot of stuff going on over here. They're actually cleaning the roof right now and spraying it down. Right before I started, we had no water pressure. We had no water. Like it was not coming in at all. And it wasn't no water pressure. We just had no water. because they were like had to cut off the lines or something because they're gonna wash out the gutters and they're washing all the pigeon poop off of the roof or whatever. We have a bunch of pigeons around here for some reason. Uh, so they're doing all that around here. There's a lot going on around here. We've been having the ambulance park across the street to like, that's their new dispatch center. It's pretty crazy and chaotic around here. I know I'm definitely going to be moving. I like the people around here and stuff, and everything's been cool, and I like all the stuff that's accessible to me around here, but gonna need to move just because of too chaotic, man. I need some peace in my life, and that's where collage comes in for me though too, is like very kind of therapeutic in a way, and that's why I want to share it with other people that like inspire to do it themselves, but also, you know, see what everyone else creates as well. What I've found for me, it's like very therapeutic and fun to just kind of hang out and do it. And that's why my stuff's all really chill. It's not like, trust me, I can make crazy edited videos if I wanted to. We can flip to this scene, we can go to that scene, I can get you some slow-mo B-roll, I could do all this stuff, but I don't even want to. You know? Oh no! Oh, it's not. Oh, sorry if I yelled in there. I thought this was the picture where I have this golden face statue. You gotta check both sides of your paper because you might be sacrificing something for some rug cutouts. I don't even really know if I need these rug cutouts, but they kind of match color-wise. And so, is that what these are? These towels? I don't even know what this stuff is. It was just kind of, it's like a bathroom mat or something. Anyway, kind of artsy. We'll just set that to the side. Got that. I did not lose my golden face, so that's cool. Method of handling. Okay, that's what that is. So let's put that right here. I don't think I need that couch. What should I do first? Thanks for hanging out. I'm just kind of cutting through some stuff now. I mean, we made a couple great collages, and y'all are gonna get the credit for the soap one. That's definitely what we're doing here. I really like this girl. I just like the style, right? But the shot fits. Now I need to get her out right. Let's not mess this up now, okay? It's on me, I guess. I like the water and everything.
Angelic 42 said, I have a lot of partial ideas set aside for later. I sometimes get to them. Some of them just sit until I forget why I had those papers together.
Yeah, I can relate to that so much, where it's just like, it's there and they're good and you remember only for a limited amount of time, because then once you come back, you're like, why? What was I doing? Because I think that's what creative inspiration as well is like, oh, I'm cutting real weird here. Stop. I was supposed to not mess this up. And here we go. Fix this before I get back talking. Okay, fixed it. You know, when creative inspiration strikes, you know, it's kind of something that you got to capitalize on quick, but at the same time, we can't do everything at once. You know, I think me and Lexi might have had that conversation. Like, you get the drive to like do stuff, but then you want to try to tackle it all, but you can't tackle everything you have. You get the inspiration, you know, but man, you can't do it all at once. Or you could burn yourself out trying to do it all at once, and then that's something that I just realized, and I wasn't close to burnout or anything, but seeing all this stuff from the Febulage, I was like, oh, there's so much cool stuff I could do every day. I'll do like 5 a day. And I'm like, no, stop now. Luckily my camera messed up. Maybe that was like divine intervention or something. My camera started messing up, and it said, you need to slow down, bro. You need to slow down. You do not need to make 10 broccoli girls. You know, we know you won't make a girl with broccoli head, broccoli arms, and broccoli butt, but maybe not. So, so I stopped. And I just said, okay, I'm not going to do every one of them, at least this year. Maybe next year when I'm, you know, more into it, more established and stuff, and maybe we'll do it together. Maybe you can help me. And next year we could do it together in the lives, like we do a live every single day, and we make a collage every day, and we work off of the prompts that we have, and I'll just throw a bunch of clippings out here. Maybe I'll have a printer at that time. You can send me an image. I'll print it off right away. We'll make it. I don't know. Just fun stuff. I just want to do fun stuff. That sounds fun. We can create together. And then I can like scan it and I can send it to you, and you add something, you scan it, you send it back. Oh man, it could go deep. We can go real deep. I having problems with my tech, but I can be kind of techie. Hi, I'm techie. I don't know if you remember that commercial. I mess around with my daughter with that all the time. Yeah, so I can figure it out. I just, what happened to me here, this is the whole thing with the camera. I'll explain it in the video that goes up tomorrow, but they did a software update for the camera, but they wanted to integrate AI into everything. And so it took away all my settings, all the settings that I had for my camera, just gone. Everything to try to set it back to how I wanted it, gone. All the controls are totally different. It's like, oh, have AI recognize your face. It can follow you and track you. It's like, dude, I cut my hands on a table. Like, I don't need the AI tracking me. Like, I don't need these settings.
Said, if you don't make broccoli butt girl, then who will?
That is very true. Dang it. Now I got to. I'm gonna go take the broccoli off that girl's head and turn it into broccoli butt girl. I mean, dang, someone's got to do it, right? Someone's got to do it. I've seen some crazy stuff though with the broccoli today. It's just funny. I've been really trying to support everyone. I have, and when I'm not on there, I let my daughter look through it because she enjoys seeing everyone's creations too. She doesn't do collage, but she draws and she loves drawing. So just seeing creative stuff, and I'm here for that, supporting her being creative.
Said, I haven't done a collaboration myself yet, but I know several artists who will work on part of a collage. Send it to someone else, they finish it, then send it back. Snail mail.
Yeah, the snail mail. That's a good way. And I was thinking about doing some collabs too. And me and Echoes of Alchemy were talking about doing one, but timing and the holidays and stuff kind of hit. And we'll do some more here in the future. We'll figure some stuff out. I think right now, I don't want to like put myself down because I don't like talking down on myself at all. I just being honest with everyone, just be real. Don't try to be like conceited or something, but still trying to grow, and learn my capabilities here. I hate someone to send me something they worked really hard on and then like I ruin it, because I don't know, because I don't have anything to lean on. That's why I'm going to keep doing the collage experiments so I can know some things that work good for me. I think one thing that I'm learning that works good for me is if someone needed something finely cut out. Y'all saw in the last live stream when I did all the grass cutting, I cut out the grass. You watch tomorrow's video, and I was doing the experiment, but at the same time, I cut out something real crazy looking, and it looks cool, but it didn't work in the collage. The experiment failed, but it does show that I actually can do some fine cutting. Sometimes it don't always work out. It ain't always going to work in your favor, but maybe that's how I can contribute to someone else's collage together. Something I definitely want to get into. I want to work with more collage people. I'm really I've been following a lot of new people on Instagram because I'm finding new artists that I've never seen before. I already follow some people on Instagram that I really enjoy looking at and checking out because they're cool artists, and it's not here on YouTube, and YouTube's my main thing, and it ain't gonna change. I'm not going back.
Another fun collab would be if you find images you have doubles of, or scan, and send to each other, and both people make collages using the same images, but they would look really different.
Yeah, they sure would. I like that idea. That's a really good one. I gotta get that printer going. They're kind of expensive. I'm not gonna buy a cheap one. I do have a cheap printer, and it's stored away, but I wouldn't use that because they're not gonna come out very good. I'll run over to the FedEx office or Kinko's or something like that, or the library. I'll tell you what I plan on doing. Here's my concept, and I don't know, I don't know if I even remember it fully. So I was going to collaborate with a couple people. I think, me and Echoes of Alchemy, we're going to try to make one here in the future. But the idea that I had was I will cut out stuff in the first part of my video. This will all be one video. It'll be all mixed together in one video. Where if you watch my video, at the first part of it, I'm cutting out things to send them. So I'm coming up with like a concept, but I'm going to give them tons of cutouts, right? I'm going to cut out a bunch of stuff. Let's say the theme is spaghetti. I don't know. We'll throw out just a random word. We'll say spaghetti or something, right? So I go grab a bunch of food magazines and I cut out random stuff for spaghetti or people with long arms or just random stuff, right? And I just cut it all out. And we all get to see that in the first part of my video. And then I pack it in a package and I send it to them. So they get to see it, right? And so that's the first part of my video. And the second part of and so then I ship that to them. But the first part of their video is them doing the same thing where they're cutting out things to send to me. And then the second parts of our videos, this is all one video. I don't know, I'm overcomplicating it. But I send them the stuff that I cut out with the theme and all the cutouts. And maybe I throw in a couple extra magazines just for good bonus, just so you have it. Now they can only collage with the pieces that I sent them, but I'll send them a couple magazines too, so they have to dive into those. They can't go into their stash. You can't go into your secret stash of vintage magazines or something. You got to use the stuff that I did. And they did the same thing for the first part of their video. And so they would send me cutouts that they did with a theme, and then the second part of my video is me making a collage with the stuff that they sent me. The second part of their video is them collaging with the stuff I sent them. So it would get really random, but it's a way for us to kind of have fun and collab together where we're both part of each other's videos, but we're not like filming, because it's like, how are you going to send me your video footage? I know that it's possible. It's super easy. We can do that. It's cool. We could stream it or something. That's another thing. Maybe we'd come together.
Said, shoot, I gotta go, but I still want credit for showing up. I'll watch the replay to see everything I missed. Bye, y'all.
Thank you, Lexi, for showing up. I really appreciate that. And actually, Lexi kind of told me I should just go ahead and stream because I was telling her about my camera issues, and I've been worried about it messing up, and hopefully it's not messing up. I don't know. It looks a little darker to me right now, but I have also been staring at this paper. So hopefully the camera's not going in and out on us, and yeah, so she talked me into doing it still. I think I might have figured it out, but we'll just have to see. This is kind of a test as we're sitting here doing this. And we'll see if the camera's messing up on me still, because they did their AI update. I hope you have a good day, Lexi. Yeah, you're getting your credit for showing up, and I'm gonna give everyone credit for helping me on that soap collage. And she gave us the idea to put the soap over that guy. That would be pretty funny. if we can figure that out, that would be pretty funny. And actually, I have been streaming longer than, I usually do. So, I guess that's where we're at. Look at this girl. We lost her and her weird shower curtain or something she's wearing. I don't know. Sorry, girl. I like this girl because she's looking this way. So I don't know if I could keep that. Maybe use her legs for texture. I don't know. Okay. It's me. We can't leave it behind. Can't leave it behind. This is where I can come and help. This is where I can help. I know right now I can. I don't have like really cool old vintage pictures right now. I do have boxes and boxes of vintage magazines, but I don't dive in them that much. Maybe it's just because it's not like something that I enjoy. So, or, I just don't really like, it's not something I just sit on the couch and like look through old magazines like that. I look through like throwback or modern magazines, which I actually just do in, when I'm sitting around. If I want to I'll just grab a magazine because I have thousands of them. So I just flipping through, and then I'll see something. I'm like, oh, I like that girl's stance. And so I'll keep that. But I don't do that with vintage magazines. So that might kind of hurt me on that aspect. And that's probably why I don't have a lot of that stuff like readily available. I do have a few full boxes of vintage magazines that I didn't even realize that I had. I need to cut from a different angle. I didn't even realize that I had them until I started digging in them for that one video from a few videos past, when I wanted to make a couple collages that I could possibly sell and see, because people like vintage stuff, and I get it, and it's cool, and I think that they look really cool, and I understand that. I need to just make my modern ones look even cooler, so then I can just dive deeper into that. So something to work on, just something to work on. There's no rush. I'm not in a rush for anything. I'm just trying to do stuff. Still trying to grow my YouTube channel here. And one day they will let me out of YouTube small channel jail, or I don't know what you want to call it. I don't call it jail. They make it hard. YouTube ain't easy. And if anyone tries to tell you like, here, you just change this one setting and your channel will get 100,000 views, it's like, yeah, right, dude. It's never happened for me. Maybe I'm just not lucky on that kind of aspect, but I don't really make those kind of videos either where it's like, this is going to be viral and everyone's going to talk about it. It's not. These are the type of videos where we grow our community like we're doing. And everyone chills and hangs out, and we get a good community. And that's why I don't have any problems with the comment section as of right now, because we don't have like random people showing up and trying to trash our fun. Don't be trashing on our fun. We're just having fun here. It's not serious. It's not like we're claiming to be some master artist. There is one tiny little piece of sky behind her hand. I don't want to cut that out. It looks too close for comfort. Too close for comfort. Okay, I see the top of her heel here. The top of her shoe. I think that's just the light glowing off of it, but let me fix it. Oh yeah, I need to take a drink of water. Give me 1 second here. You gotta look at our girl. I'm just messing around today. We looked at all that stuff from Fabulage earlier. It's just inspiring to make some more stuff. Because creative minds. It's really cool. Dare you? Do you dare me to cut in between every single one of those? Do you dare me to do it? I'm not doing it. I want to. I will. I would. You don't, you know. If you know me, you know me. I would. I'm not doing it.
Y9S said, "Get it, CJ. You know it's bugging you."
Get what? Oh yes, the finger. Yes, I know. We'll come back to it. I actually might just cover it here. So let's see. I don't even know if this is gonna work, but I'm just messing around. So since I'm just messing around, hanging out.
Said, CJ, for a collab you could also both buy the same new magazine and pick images out of those, either the same ones or chose pages for each other, etc.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's really cool, because we would have the same stuff, and that, and that's easy to get. And a lot of these I have doubles of too, so if someone didn't have it or we wanted to really work together, I could just say the doubles. I told Becky I was gonna send her the Billy Bob Thornton one where he's on the cover, and I have 2 of those. I can tell her, okay, you go make one, I'm gonna make one. I don't know, it's just fun. And I know that YouTube now lets you add the collab link, so you can link each other on your page, and it'd be lots of fun. If any of you want to collab, you just let me know. We could try to figure something out. I do not have a printer, something to work on, something to work towards. Getting a printer, got to get the printer scanner combo, because then I can scan up my collages. Now I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't I need to stop saying first off. I don't glue down a lot of I don't glue down a lot of these because I don't want to. I don't know. It takes time. If you want to invest the time, then I can, but especially in this, like I just set them to the side, and so it's just like, okay, just set it to the side. I'm cutting these a little different. Just give me a second here. Let me see. I'm sacrificing this one here. It's not the way the diamond was. So let me just set it down right there. So I'm going to just go through these. We'll just kind of talk while we're doing it. I like those ideas because there's so many different cool ways to collab with people. And I think having the same magazine would be really helpful, where we could do it. And you know what I really like about your ideas is that...
said, I'd love to collab with you, but I've never made a video before, so that would be my biggest hurdle.
Okay.
Aside from sending things to and from Canada. rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, Canada. That's tricky. Well, we'll have to do it digitally then. We'll have to like try to send each other pictures, and then we both have printers, or we could put them on a thumb drive and run over to like the office place. I do FedEx office. I don't know, any place like that. I think like a Kinko's or any of those kind of things would work, because you could do that. What I would recommend, you most definitely have a cell phone, is check out on Scamazon, where they have these phone mounts where you could just get the mount and it goes up over. I was looking at them before I was gonna have one anyway when I had this set up, but they have these little phone mounts. They're like, I don't know, Canada, they might have a tariff on it or something. It's so stupid. They might have a little extra on it, but it has all these bars on it, and it's all these little notches, and then you hook your phone in it, and then you could get your phone up over your setup. And honestly, my phone camera looks way better than this camera, but I wanted to make this setup to be more stable. That was the whole point to creating this setup, is to be a lot more stable, so I could run for a long time. Like, I don't know if my phone would be able to keep running on a live stream like that. Like, I was kind of questioning it. I have multiple iPhones, but kind of gotta use this camera that's wired into my computer.
Said, or we could do the same magazine thing. I think we mostly get the same stuff magazine-wise. I do have a cheap overhead phone mount, but I've only used it for taking photos. I could use that. Thinking face.
Yeah, totally use that. Try it out a couple times and let me know how it's going. If you want a message, let's do the messages on IG, because then we could talk back and forth. I don't know, YouTube's really cool. They just have never developed their messaging part on here, and I don't know why. You would think so. I mean, you'd think Google, Gmail, and all that, they would have like Gmail built into YouTube or something. Like, that would be pretty cool. I don't know why they don't. I guess they don't want a lot of people talking like that on here, but I think IG is like the best place to just send me a message, and that's especially because I'm on there. This whole month I'm going to be on there. I haven't been for years, but now I'm totally like, oh, I'm invested, and it's not where my main content or anything will be, so don't worry about that. I'll always be over here making my main content. But yeah, on there is a good place to send me a message, as we can figure it out, because there's lots of cool ways to do it. And even if you didn't film it,
said, I'll try it and keep in touch. We have messaged on IG before, so I can connect with you there.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. We just continue our conversation over there and figure it out, where we can figure out a way. Even if you can't film it, like, I could film my part of it, and you can show me, send us a picture of what you created, and we could talk about it on the live stream or something. Like, I don't know if we could get over that hurdle, but might as well work on it. Might as well work on filming and figuring it out. It doesn't hurt, and I think it's fun. And the cool thing about these kind of filming, I'd encourage anyone to make these kind of videos, because I don't have to show my face. I mean, my face, who I am, my pictures on there and stuff like that. But sometimes, I don't know. I've made other content. I guess I didn't talk about that. I said I was going to talk about that, but we could talk about it sometime. But your face always has to be there, and like, if you're kind of like me, like, I want my hair to look nice, it's like, it's kind of, don't want to look all messed up. What if you had a big pimple on your face that day or something, then you don't feel like filming or something? You wouldn't know. I could have a big old pimple right on my face right now. You wouldn't even know about it, but I don't.
Angelic42 said, I need to head out, but I'll watch the rest in replay.
Awesome. Thank you for stopping by.
Live.
I'm glad you came by. This was so much longer. I mean, I guess we're doing longer. I just wanted to cut. So yeah, come check it out later, and I'll definitely see you in the next one. Thank you for commenting and watching the videos too. I've been appreciating that. You got some interesting comments and have given me some really good tips. So I appreciate that. And everyone else is probably learning from the tips too. So it's not like you're just telling me this stuff. Everyone else can learn from it too, because sometimes people ask me the questions. And if you're already there in the comment section answering people, that's very helpful. And I can see it helping other people. And let's help each other out. Like, let's really help each other. I need the help. I definitely, I need the help for sure. But your comments may help someone else too. So you're not just helping me. So doing a good thing. I really appreciate it. And I'm sure those other people appreciate it too, because if they were in our position, we were all in the beginner position once upon a time. I remember when I was like super beginner, I didn't know what I was doing. That's why I have like all those glue sticks, and we're still testing them out, and we're still learning different things, what glue works better for us and which ones we want to use. And we'll keep on experimenting, because if we keep experimenting, then someone can learn from our testing. We're like scientists over here. We're collage scientists. We're learning how to do things, and then we're sharing it with each other, and everyone's going to make some super awesome collage stuff. And if anything else, they at least got away from the world for a little bit. Take you out of this world and go into a surreal world. Sorry, I gotta, let me get this before I cut this other one. Let me drink some water. Hopefully you're enjoying the new jazzy music I have. I really like it. Jazzy fresh background beats. Pretty cool. Glad royalty-free music. It's not like super great music, it's not. But we can't, because they, those musicians need to get paid. These guys just made the stuff for us to use for our stream, so we're appreciative of that. And just kind of setting the vibe, for a chill line. I like to call it my laid back lounge for creatives. That's kind of how I think about it. So it's really fun and cool. Back to like creating content, I'd say just do it. You don't have to worry about your face. Don't have to worry about it all. It's just your hands. If you don't even want to record, like you want to create it, like see how I'm kind of talking and doing this. So you can kind of get messed up, doing that. You could just record it and then do a voiceover on it. And there's lots of apps out there now. You could use apps or programs.
Clean-Jacobs-Y9S said, I'm grooving.
You're grooving. Awesome. Yeah, it's got a vibe to it, right? It definitely has a vibe to it. And I like it. I actually really like it. It's chill. It's something that I would like to listen to. So I got it because it's also kind of like lo-fi. It's like jazzy lo-fi music, and I'm like, yep, that's what I want for our little lounge here. And it has that vibe of just like a jazzy feel to it. And I do like lo-fi music. Sometimes I like all types of music, and we can sometimes start talking about music together. I'd love to do that with y'all sometime and just kind of see what y'all like to listen to. But I like to chill. Sometimes like I have to drive for work. So sometimes when I'm like in a mood or something, I need to just put on some lo-fi music and then drive through traffic, to just not think about everyone doing what they're doing and being all crazy and stuff, but and just get through the traffic jam and just put on some lo-fi music, chill. Gives my brain a little bit to like kind of unwind and not worry too much about it, because sometimes, I might listen to some music that might get you a little pumped up too. We might end up in some road rage or something out there. I don't need to get into that. Happens from time to time, can't fight it. Fight the fear. Yeah, so it's cool. I like it, and I'm happy. This is new from our old videos. If you hear from the old videos, the music's different. Today, I turned up the volume a couple notches, so hopefully, it's not too loud. I never know. I can't hear right now. I can't hear it. That's why you guys get read out loud, because I can't hear it. Well, I want you to be able to like, everyone to hear it and stuff, what you say as well. So that's why I do that. But I can't hear it, and I can't like read the screen. I wouldn't even know you commented while I'm trying to not cut my fingers off here. You know what I mean? So I think it's a cool little setup. I think it's working pretty good. And if I really needed to talk without anybody popping in, then I can just switch the screen here, and it will just go to take the chat off of the screen, and it wouldn't interrupt me if I had a special announcement and I couldn't be interrupted via chat. Like if we had a lot of people in here, I could turn it on and off. So no worries about that. I have that. So if you're interested in recording like how I do, I'm using Streamlabs. You can download Streamlabs. This is a program for streaming, but you can also just record what you're filming. So if you hook any kind of camera, you could use your webcam on your computer, but then how do you get your camera over your webcam? You can get a webcam and hook it up and hang it over the top, and that would be great, and that works good.
With Colleen Jacobs Y9S said, sounds great, thumbs up.
Awesome. That's good to know, because I can't hear. I should probably start asking y'all, how does it sound? Are we good? Because then I can adjust it or something when the time comes, because I don't know. I can't hear it. But yeah, I'm using Streamlabs. You can download Streamlabs OBS. It's free. I think it's the best streaming platform, and a lot of the other ones try to charge you. This one will hook into your YouTube if you want it to, and you can also hook it up to other platforms and stream on those platforms as well. And yeah, and then you can also just not go live and you can record. So I am pretty tech savvy, and I'm used to film live concerts and stuff as well. And I've even done live broadcasting and stuff, but we would use like high-end programs from like Adobe Photoshop or Adobe Premiere Pro and Final Cut Pro. I had to do a bunch with Final Cut Pro, and that's serious editing. People make movies with that kind of stuff, but it's way overkill. So much overkill that it is unnecessary, especially for these kind of videos. I mean, come on, what are we doing here? We don't need to get that deep into it. It's not that deep, bro. But I would do that and realize that I want to keep this simple, and I want to keep this easy and streamlined. As long as my camera works, as long as the auto exposure don't start doing weird exposure stuff. How are my nails? They're fine. They're fine right now. I might need cut. But, I don't want it messing up and the lighting going in and out. As long as that's fine, then I don't think we need to worry about it. And so that's why this is good. You can hook up a webcam. You can get a webcam online, put it on a mount like your phone mount we were talking about earlier. There's other mounts, or you could just put the webcam in it, or it's probably screws in. A lot of them have a little screw at the bottom. And then hook that up and then hook it to your computer and then run this program, which is a free program. It's Streamlabs OBS, and it can hook to your YouTube. It can hook to other accounts as well. So that's what I'm using, and it's free. And then you can just push record if you want, or you could just push go live, and then you can control it, and you could do all the stuff that I'm doing. I'm not doing anything fancy, but you see sometimes I'll turn my head over here. Are those there? Oh yeah. So see, I have these prompts. We haven't been using those, but I can pull those prompts up and just say, how would you use this in a collage? And I made those. And then I was showing you the web browser. So that's just another web browser there. Got the music going through there. I have these screens. It's not starting soon. We've already started. We've been started. We've been hanging out for a while now. But I have nothing else to do today. Tomorrow I have a really long day, but today I didn't have anything else to do, so it's just hanging out. I just figured I'd hang out with y'all. But Streamlabs is a really cool thing. So Streamlabs OBS, I'd recommend it. Ooh, look at her now. You can see her now. So I cut these weird circles. I cut out these weird circles, and they're supposed to be like, I don't know if it's right. Like, I don't know if that's right. That's kind of right. I think maybe it needs to dip down a little bit. Let me try that. Let me ruin this real quick. How about that? I'm not gonna ruin it. I've never done this. Obviously. Never done this before. Okay. Do you know what the prompt is? I'll give you a second to guess. This is a fabulous. It's fabulage. I told you. I make fabulage stuff. Now it's looking like Oscar Mayer over here. Don't need a little wiener on the page, You can get that little thing out of here. Okay. Sorta-ish. Here's another one. You could like do a drop shadow on that thing. Oh, it's like a black hole. Kind of like that. kind of like that. First time in a long time. Long time, first time. Okay, I really like it. Do you know what the prompt is? Does anyone know what the... Yep, you done guessed it. You knew it. You knew... How'd you know that? You're smart.
A Theleminal cut said, rain.
Yes, you got it. You so got it. That was a good one. Now let's see if it works though. Will it work though? Maybe there's more detail on this camera than I thought. I didn't know if you could see these when I was doing it. Ah, it's raining. It's pouring. You could have done cats and dogs, you know. That was something I thought about. And I was like, I have some cats and dogs. You know what I need is some tweezers or something. I have some tweezers too. Old sausage fingers over here ain't doing the job. I have to line these all up, you know, like with the... They're not lined up very well right now, and space them out more, but that's what I was going for. I was going for rain, but they need to be spaced better. So you could mess around with this for hours. You could maybe put a couple droplets on her.
Said, it's raining gems. Gem.
Yeah. That's what I was going for. Now it comes down to spacing. You know, like that's... I think there's enough of them. It's all about the spacing. So, and then I'm gonna sneeze and they're gone. Let's see if I could space them just a little better, just so we can have some kind of... That one's, I mean, I like it being big, but it's a little... That was the center one, so it's a little too big. Let me just slim it down a little bit. It's like a hailstone right here. This thing. Just make it small like the other ones. Smallerish. This is, I think it would work. I just think that it's all about the angle. But you see, that's what I was thinking, because the way that she's holding her hat, man, are my fingers like sticky or something right now? I guess I've been on here doing stuff. That's not right. You know, like the angles. Where's the tweezers or something? Hold on a second. What's going on? Here, it has a thing on it too. I don't even know if I need the tweezer. Oh yeah, I do. There's something. It's just... Oh, that ain't gonna be much better. You could sit here for hours doing this. I need it to be okay-ish. Oh wow, you're playing like static electricity with me now? You're kidding me. It's all staticky and stuff now. Maybe there's too many of them. I don't know. You could sit here for hours, and I was thinking they just need to come off from this side, kind of. But I think they might need spread out a bit. It can't be so perfect, you know. Just gonna get it just a little bit, where I feel at least halfway okay. Like, so it's something random, you know, it's random. I'm not sure if you could really see. I think you can, because if you were seeing me cut those out, then you could see, like, they're just not random enough right now. It's too perfectly spaced. I'm going to have to mess with that and just see. But I thought it was fun. Oh, I didn't even use the rug thing. Where is that? I don't even think that matches now that I look at it. I like the little puddle down there. Like, simple was probably better. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. Let me get the black back there. Just a little black back there. Did that mess it up? Just we'll finish it up, and I'll have to do these gems, the raining gems and stuff later, or I'll just have to like try to get it so I could at least get a picture of it. But last question, last help for this collage. Does it look better with this in the background? Or would you just remove it? I did like the puddles, how they were. It was like a puddle shadow. but I did put that. Oh, I'm hitting the mic. I can't get up any higher without spilling all the gems all over the place. Should this stay or go? You could just say stay or go. If it should stay there or it should go away. My feelings aren't hurt either way. That's with it. And this is without it. Simple might be better. Do you need more artsy stuff? I like the puddle how it was. And now I messed it up. Now she's just in a black hole. She needs the color.
Said, without the rug, you lose the puddle with the rug there.
Yeah, you do kind of lose the puddle, right? I've never done a puddle before. That's kind of interesting.
At Colleen Jacobs -Y9S. Said, go.
Okay, it's gonna go, but it's gonna go into my bathroom. I like it. I need that style. I need to put that, like, if I had those as like floor mats in the bathroom. I don't have anything to match with it, but then you got to redesign your whole house. I don't know. Guess that's the problem. You find one thing you like and you keep it. Okay, I like it. I mean, she almost doesn't need the rain, but I thought the rain was cool. It just looks weird right now. Is it not spaced out enough? I think it wasn't spaced out enough. Oh no, it's sticking to my fingers. First time and never done it, never seen it before. Does it look like it's raining or is this messed up? Maybe it just needs to be spaced out way more. I think that's starting to look like rain. It might be a little too even down here. Too perfect. It's too perfect, you know, like that's the problem. It's too much in line. So that's where I think being further spaced out might make more sense. It's looking better. Sorry to drag y'all down this rabbit hole. It's just kind of the hole where rabbits live, you know. I don't know why they live in such a deep hole. Maybe so the snakes don't get them? Do snakes eat rabbits? I don't know. Rabbits eat carrots. I like carrots. Do you like carrots? Yeah, it's definitely a hole of rabbits. Or, you know, rabbit hole. And my paper's bending up on me now, so it's sliding. Oh, you know, I could sit here for hours and mess around with this. I think it being spaced out looks more rainish, but maybe not too spaced out. Yeah, it's, you know, it's just one of those things where it's just your eye and you just have to keep messing with it.
Said, yes, spaced out further looks way better.
Yeah, I'd agree. And then try to like
Jacobs -Y9S. Said, mowers.
That's what eats them? Mowers? I'm reading into that wrong. Is that what eats the rabbits? The mowers? I was just joking. Yeah, I mean, I'll mess with it. They're closer. I think it being more spaced out like that. I don't have any more diamonds. We're out of diamonds. Girl's best friend. I don't know why they named it that, but I guess she's lonely and she just has diamonds. Check her out here. She's not getting rained on as much in this one. So I thought I cut the page and this page came out with it. So I was like, well, I'll keep you together for now. You guys are sisters. But are you going to get used? No, I'll probably have that in a different ad or something. Anyways, that was it. That was it. Thanks for bearing with me through this. I'll go ahead and mess with this for, 2 days until rain comes out. I don't know. I'll just play around with it. I think it's fine. I think I just find the right angles for the rain. Maybe she needs pushed back to the side. See, maybe we're like too close. Like now the perspective needs to come. So that might work better. We weren't thinking about, I wasn't thinking about that. So now the rain can come down further, it's more spaced out, and people will get the concept, especially when you're looking at a picture that's like way down, a small picture on like Instagram or something, and this is zoomed out. They kind of need a bigger, you get bigger platform to, to look at it and see, to read it from. So then with them spaced out more, it'll cover more of the page. And I'm going to stop doing this now because we'll be here all night, and I'll probably grab some food and sit here and look at it. But you can see when they're all lined up like that, that's wrong. That's messed up. They should be no line. Rain doesn't fall like that. It's a storm. I live out in the Columbia River Gorge. I live right out in the gorge, and it rains and it blows like no other. The rain be blowing, and rain comes sideways. And this kid was joking with my daughter, or he wasn't joking. He told my daughter that rain don't fall sideways. And I'm like, well, you don't know, you ain't never been over here apparently, because the rain always falls sideways. Now we're too spaced out. Anyway, I'll mess with this. The rain's supposed to be coming sideways. We need to maybe tilt her or something, and I'll mess around with it and make it look right. I don't want to add a lot to it. Like, obviously we could add a whole story to this. We could get an umbrella, we could cut it out of this, and this is her umbrella or something like that. But trying to just keep it simple, but here I am messing around with it. So the life of a collager, right? You guys know. Anyways, I think it's fun. I think we did some cool stuff. We didn't put no suds over him. I'll mess with that. I really like the hand. I think we came out, at least we got one good collage with the hand. I think this one could be fun as well for rain. I had that other one I showed y'all that was of rain, but it's not good. I was just playing around and I put them in the glass. But you don't know until you try, right? You never know until you try. So always doing different stuff. Always trying new stuff. Gonna do lots of new stuff here in the future. I don't know. We'll do some collabs. We'll talk about some collabing, try to make more stuff and help more people out with more ideas. I need more help with more ideas. I don't know what to do with this now. The spacing, I need to figure out the spacing for the raindrops. I think it can work. We need to get the right perspective. Right now it's not right, but we'll figure it out. I'll pluck around at that one. Maybe cover up dude with some suds, but everyone's getting credit for being here. So everyone helped create these. I didn't just create them. We created them together. So in the descriptions, I'll let everyone know that we made it in the live stream together and everyone's input helped make these collages. I'll make some more that are more interactive with a lot more plot twist, like a storyline. Like, okay, what way do we go with this story? Is it gonna be like this or is it gonna be like this? And then we'll pick and we'll go with that story. I think that would be real fun. Lots of cool fun things to do in the live stream. I just got to get my equipment figured out, and it'd be lots of fun. So I really appreciate.
Said, awesome stuff. That was fun.
I'm glad you came by, and thanks for participating. We'll figure out a way to work some stuff out. If we want to talk like some tech ideas to help you get going, that'd be really cool. We could do that and try to get something going, because I would love to do some stuff with people and just try to make cool stuff. But understand my skill level. We can only go so far, but I can cut out some grass if you need some grass cut out. I could do that. But anyway, I should probably go get some food and get something to drink. You can take a drink right now. Take a drink right now. I got to make sure I drink enough. Got to stay hydrated and not let my throat get all dry. I appreciate y'all showing up, helping me out with these collages, hanging out. We looked at some of that fabulous stuff. Now I'm going to say that all the time. The fabulous stuff. It was really cool to see what everyone's making. I have some cool ones that I'm gonna make, and I'm not gonna make them all, but if you want to see inspiration, go over to that IG page. It's crazy. It's super crazy. Go look at the tagged, everyone who tagged their page, and you can see some wild stuff. I'll probably be on there tonight just looking at everyone's cool stuff. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being part of it. I'm gonna get this live stream going more if I can get my equipment figured out. So it all lies on that. So we'll get it all figured out. I hope y'all have a great evening. I have a video tomorrow. Check that out if you get time, and I'll see you in the next one.